Hey, hey, hello, hey, hey. Okay, let me not do that. Let me not do that. Let me not do that. Hello. You guys here? You guys. Well, hey, wake up. It's time. Hello. How is everyone doing? I gotta ask that. How's everyone doing? At least on my end, it says we got like 7 people here. That's pretty cool. Um, I'm sure more people will probably be coming in momentarily, but uh, that's pretty good to start. How are you guys doing? Answer me. Don't be dead already. It's only 5:50 p.m. U.S. Central Time. uh, hello. You're doing good. Oh yeah, good to hear about your book, Eminals. Eminals. So true. Happy 10 year. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that. Um, I think I've said before. It's honestly very. It's strange knowing that I've been active on YouTube for 10 years officially. It's odd. It's really it's kind of just surreal seeing just how much YouTube has changed over that time. Happy 10 years old. Yeah, basically. It's just kind of crazy, you know? It's just odd seeing just how just not even just YouTube, just the internet landscape. I guess even the world as a whole just it's just kind of cool, I guess. I don't know if that's a good cool or a bad cool. It's just fascinating, I suppose. Also the music cut out. Let me fix that real quick. Sorry about that. I forget that I wasn't actually putting the playlist on shuffle. I was manually picking music because I just wasn't really in the mood to let it shuffle. But I'm gonna put it on shuffle because I'm not gonna be like monitoring it. It's just I don't know. The playlist is really big, and I think it's lagging my YouTube. There we go. He'll now announce his music career. Fuck it. I wish. I don't know. I'm. If you, I don't know if you've seen. I don't know if you've seen my Mario Party or not Mario Party. My Mario Paint stream, but the fucking god, the music I made on that was so ass. I'm not good at music. And yeah, hello Pico. Yeah, and I'm happy you guys are doing well. At least the people who've told me. Um, Dude's swag is just funny. I don't know, it's just odd just seeing that word in recent times, I suppose. But yeah, no, sorry. There's no. I mean, maybe one day I'd like to get it. I don't know. Maybe one day I'd probably get into making music. I don't know, but yeah, that's just a thing. I don't know. I don't think that's my strong suit. Maybe eventually, if I had the time, I'd try and learn how to make music. Cause I like music. Music's cool. But I guess uh I guess we'll get started on shit. I'm just gonna kind of just chill here. You know, we can do the Q&A here. Cause I know I originally brought up like, oh, we could play during that, but uh I think I'd rather just do here. Sunny will be like Dream and make one song no one likes. That is true. That's exactly what's gonna happen to me. You're so right. Cook 3 Pillow asks, will you one day do a Prince of Persia Sands of Time playthrough? I don't know if I'll do that like either on stream or on the second. I don't know. I've always wanted to maybe try and play Prince of Persia. It always seemed like a game I'd probably get a kick out of. Um, I don't know honestly. That could be an interesting idea though. I don't know when I would do that, but we'll see. That could be fun. Yeah, like I think I've played like the very first Prince of Persia, but that's it. Austin asking the big questions here. Uh, what inspired you to choose the name Sunny? That's a really okay. That's an interesting question. So, so as some of you guys know, I started out named Snespro64, and generally like I just wanted to switch out of that. I think mainly it was the Sonic brain rot that kind of made me want to switch over to that because around the time I was still like as like named yeah, as I still had the Snespro name, I I created the Sunny like design and shit, and I kind of wanted to, I was mostly inspired by the fucking if you guys remember the Sonic Bible, there was that lore of Sonic being a brown hedgehog named Sunny. I think it's spelled differently in that, but that's what inspired it, and I wanted to just go with that because I thought that sounded fun. Also, I guess also because I guess also I am gender fluid, so having something that's a little bit more on the neutral side kind of helps. Something that's a little gender neutral kind of just felt nice to have. So yeah, that's why I have Sunny. It's just basically Sonic, autism, and gender. That's why I picked it. just to keep it simple. Pico asks, Sunny, will you marry me? If you say no, we're getting divorced and I get half your stuff. Counterpoint. We're not married, so there can't be a divorce. So get owned. What else is there? Gaffy asks, Sunny, what do your normal pills treat? A lot of things. There's too many issues to list. Too many. Is that why your OC has eyelashes? No, yeah, that's why. I wanted to have something that looks like pretty... I guess the term would be gender neutral. That's why I wanted to go with the character like this. Pronouns Mobian. Oh, hello, PH. I'm glad you're here. Hi. So what got you into becoming a YouTuber? Oh, God. So I had a feeling this question would come up. This is a fucking wacky... This is a stupid little story. So, I mean, I'm a Zoomer. I'm gonna be honest. I got into YouTube when I was, like, 9. Like, I started watching YouTube around that time. It's like back when YouTube was, like, really, like, still pretty new, all things considered. I remember watching a lot of, like the Newgrounds type animators, like Kerbifer. If anything, I'm gonna be honest, Kerbifer was like one of the two biggest in terms of like being an artist were Kerbifer and Ed's World. Those are the ones that I really ate up. I was a big Smosh fan. I'm not gonna fucking deny it. I was a big Smosh fan, and I remember that was another thing that was like, oh, I want to make that. I want to do funnies. I want to make funny little things. I specifically remember I knew this one kid when I was like, I think like 11, I think? I can't remember at this point. My brain is such a fucking mess. But I knew this one kid. We were both big Smosh fans, and he was like, we had like that pie in the sky YouTube, like, when I grow up, I want to be a YouTuber type dream. Every fucking kid, let's be honest, every kid had that dream. Just, you know, I want to grow up and become a fucking entertainer. And his idea was, when we grow up, let's live together and make Smosh-type skit videos. And, I think I've actually told this story before in one of my really old Q&As, but I remember, we kind of stopped talking. I remember, we had a bit of a falling, unrelated to the YouTube dream, we had a falling out on the last day of school, and that was the last time I ever spoke to him. And, yeah, that just kind of didn't happen, and then a few years later, I ended up just shitting out some fucking videos of me playing SpongeBob games, and this is where we are now, honestly. Do you remember Molester Moon? I remember that, yeah. Also, thank you for censoring it, so actually it doesn't get filtered in the chat, so I could see it. Yeah, I remember that video. That was fucking creepy. Smosh had some really crazy episodes, honestly. Fucking hell. Sorry, I don't know, my playlist is running very slow, so I'm sorry about that. Fucking hell, man. And Smosh had some wacky ass videos. I remember there was that one. I don't know, Smosh voice. Shut up! I need to add that to the soundboard. That would be a really good thing to have, honestly. The Smosh, like the shut up. I should add that one of these days. I gotta like. There's a few sounds I've been wanting to add lately. That I gotta add that one. The Smosh mealtime. I don't think I remember that. Was that like Molester Moon? Yeah, that's. It looks so much more normal through Streamlabs. They like made it decent there. Also, hi Bolt Buster. Hope you're doing well. We're doing a little Q&A yap sesh. If you want to just ask me whatever, we could just, just say shit. Obviously, don't ask me, don't be weird, don't overstep boundaries. It's mostly just if you guys want to ask about, like, creative shit. I don't know. I always like just telling, just giving people wisdom, even though I'm, like, the dumbest fucking dude on the internet. Oh, okay, that's what it was, where they just get food. Okay, I remember that. I remember that now. For a second, I was thinking of Food Battle. I was thinking of Food Battle for a second there. I was like, yeah, because I remember that. But I was like, wait, no, that's not food battle. Sorry, I'm just opening a soda. I got a little ginger ale. When is the next Sam Ness star? I mean, I just put out that little trailer. I do want to bring it back this year. I've been really slacking on that. Um, for me, it's like I've been wanting to bring back Sam Ness pretty much since I finished episode 3. I really, really, really wanted to make more. It's just things have just been busy, and with the way things are looking, I might just be doing a lot of it myself this time around. Fucking like I'm not gonna like name names or give people shit, because it's like there's a couple like people who I worked with on the last episode who just they've been really busy, and most of the reason why Sam Nestor hasn't came back is because I've just been waiting for them, and it's just kind of gotten to a point where I'm like, I think I might just go ahead and do things myself, because it's like I don't want to keep pestering them. I feel like I'm just annoying them. People have lives to live. They don't have time to like dedicate to to volunteer work for a fucking random webtoon that doesn't really get any views. So like I'm definitely gonna be bringing it back this year. I'm not gonna say with what, but I got something in the works. Boltbuster asks, what app do you use to draw? For drawing, I use Ibis Paint X. It's a pretty good software. It's okay. Like I wouldn't say it's the amazing thing ever, but it's all right. I like it a lot. A lot of the digital apps, because I draw on my phone, so a lot of the digital apps I've used before were kind of dog shit. So it's like the best one out of a lot of them. Do Sunny and Sam Nestor exist in the same canon? I like to think so. Yeah, actually, no. Cookie Pull actually brought up a good point. Yeah, I forgot I did that. There was a Sunny in the background of one episode, and there's the soda can with me on it. So yeah, they exist in this they exist in the same universe. Just not in the same area. It's two separate places. They're not aware of each other. Well, I guess technically, technically, I guess I'm aware of him because I create. this is getting convoluted. I gotta stop elaborating. Oh my god. It's Joni Taste all over again. Yeah, it's too meta for its own good. Yeah. Have you seen any Pooh Fisher videos yet? I don't think I've seen the ones that you've mentioned in my Wii Sports streams. I think I've seen a couple of them. I don't know. I might, maybe, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of different like modern streamers who just play Wii shit, and a lot of them kind of just take the same space in my head because a lot of them have that same sort of energy. So I might have seen a Pooh Fisher video in the past. I genuinely can't remember. What's the best Sonic game in your opinion? Fuck, that's all of them? I don't know. That's a tough one because it's like, damn, because it's like I like almost all of them. There's almost all of them I enjoy, but if I had to say like the number one best, like objectively, I'd say either the original Sonic Adventure or maybe Sonic 3 and Knuckles or Sonic 2. Just any of those three, I feel like they're like the ones I would immediately recommend to somebody if they were to play Sonic. Or Generations, man. I don't know. Those are like the four I would say are like perfect for somebody to play. It's always a good first impression with those ones. But if you had to put a gun to my head and make me pick, I'd probably just say Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Sure, the special stages are a little bloated because there's like 14 of them, but you could always just not go for them. You'll still have a good time with it. Did you see any Angry Grandpa videos? I think I've seen one of those. I remember there was that whole trend of like, just crazy grown men doing shit, like those videos of like dads breaking their kids' Xboxes for content. Like, is that what like that kind of thing was? I feel like I've seen one of them that was like that. I was never big on Angry Grandpa. It's just not my thing. But I've seen I think one of them back like when it was at its peak because I knew somebody who was like really big into them. And yeah, no worries, YamJ. You know, you can just, you know, just enjoy time with your mummy. Alright, Sunny, time for the real questions. Who did you pick first in Mania Plus, Mighty or Ray? Ray, obviously. I was just like, dude, I can glide, bro? Fuck yeah. At least I remember. It's been so long since I've played since like Sonic Mania Plus first came out. Like, I'm pretty sure I picked Ray. or something like, I'm pretty sure I did. It's been so, I need to play Mania Plus again. I know we started that on a stream a while back. We should go back and actually do that. We're gonna be doing Sonic CD later, obviously, but like another one, like if we ever get a chance to do more Sonic shit on stream, which we probably will inevitably, let's just be real. We'll probably do fucking Sonic CD, or Sonic Mania rather, sorry. Sorry, I fucked up. Sorry, I was just adjusting some volume settings. Give me a second. Let's see how the soundboard sounds. That's better. It was a little too quiet on my end. I had to fix it. Oh, God. Oh, that's good ginger ale. Oh, my God. I need to buy more water. I finished the last of the water in the house. I was like, before I started streaming, like, oh shit, I'm out of water, but I don't have time to go get some. So I'm just having a little soda. I can have soda occasionally. I've earned it. I usually don't even drink soda that often anyways, because it's bad for my teeth. See, I'm responsible. I'm a normal person, I promise. What the hell is playing on the... Oh, it's Mega Man, sick. I forgot I added a lot of, like, 8-bit music into here the other day. Or, like, a couple weeks ago. Oh, yeah, I forgot you brought up the idea of making a playlist for the thing. No, it's okay. I'm bisexual, Sonny, so you're not alone in the LGBTQ+. Who the fuck said I was LGBTQ? Who the fuck? I'm joking. I'm not homophobic, I swear. I'm dating a man and he's in chat. Well, honestly, I'm proud of you for just being honest about it. It honestly does take a lot of bravery just to be upfront about that, especially even just on the internet, just saying it in a comment section. What's been your meme of the year? I mean, the year just started. I'm trying to think. What was a good meme, like, or like, are you talking about like of this year or like last year? No, yeah, I am. It's just I'm just being a dick. I'm just being a dickhead. But meme of the year. Well, if we're talking, because I mean, this year just started. I mean, like, because this year just started. I thought you were talking about 2025. I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with memes for 2026. I feel like we're still too early for me to have a favorite meme. I could have sworn there was one I thought was kind of funny, but it's escaping my mind. If I had to say my favorite meme of 2025, though, I'm just gonna just say that because I can't really give you an answer on 2026. My favorite meme of 2025, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I gotta give it to 6-7. It is the stupidest, most nonsensical, fucking obnoxious shit possible. But for some ungodly reason, it's funny. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what it is. There's just something about it. Dislike. I'm sorry. It's just, there's something about it. I don't know. It's not that good. It's just, it's brain rot. It's fucking funny. Don't hate. I don't know. It's just, I think it was also just funny just seeing the collective brain rot of people just fucking losing their shit, seeing two numbers next to each other. People finding like old clips from old movies where they say 6 and then 7 in the same sentence and then losing their shit about it. I know there was one clip I saw was like for some like some black and white movie from like 1940 where the guy shoots the other guy and he says 6-7 and everyone's fucking losing their shit in the comments. Is Sonny talking about Japan turning footsteps into electricity? No, I'm not. I'm talking. Are they actually doing that though? That's kind of crazy. Ain't no way. We gotta have that here, man. I would love that. That'd be sick. That would help a lot of people. Why can't we epic Americans have the awesome technology? I thought America #1. What's my favorite Sonic game from each era, you ask? That's a good question. If we're talking classic Sonic, I'd say my favorite would be... If we're talking, like, the classic, like, the 90s games, I'd probably have to say, That's a tough question. Maybe Sonic CD. I feel like that one I kind of come back to replaying a lot. I like the music in there. I mean, we're going to be playing it later, so it's, like, it's kind of obvious. But I like that game a lot. It's very fun. Oh, that was from Twilight Zone? Man, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I just saw... Look, I got misinformation. But that's still, like, an old one. That's awesome. If we're talking... Okay, so for 2000s era Sonic games, my favorite from, like, the 2000s would probably be Unleashed. I like that game a lot. It's very fun. It's charming. It has a bit of a skill curve, but once you really get a feel for it, it's a good time. And the music's good. And I also just visually, it's very pretty. For a game from 2008, it still holds up really, really well. I like it a lot. For 2010s, I'm just gonna be a basic bitch and just say, probably... Actually, you know what? You know, fuck that. No, I'm gonna be a contrarian. I'm gonna be a fucking contrarian here. My favorite 2010 Sonic game would probably be Mania. Not fucking Generations. And Forces would be a close second. I'm gonna have the hot take here. Forces is a close second for me. I like it more than fucking Colors. I'm a hero for saying that. And if we're talking 2020s, I like Frontiers. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. I like Forces. I like Forces. You heard me. You. We can't be. Nah, you know what? Fine. You could kill me for this. You can kill the man, but you'll never kill the idea. Forces is monkey shit. I'm not trying to convince you otherwise. I'm just saying I like that one a lot. I like the character creator. Okay, the character creator's fun. It was the start of them going back to like darker, edgy Sonic. Forces is good potential. This guy knows nothing. knows nothing. Oh my god. But yeah, those are my favorite Sonic. Those are like some of my favorite Sonic, but it's so limited. I don't know. It's fun. I don't know. It's got it. Yeah, it's not a good game. I just think I just like it. It's fun. Like there's things to it. I don't know. I like. There's some pretty decent levels in there. So did Sonic 06, and look how that turned out. We do not slander Sonic 06 in this house. Sonic 06 is fucking cinema. If Unleashed didn't exist, I would probably say that's my favorite of the 2000 Sonic games. Or at least up there. It's up there with my favorites. It's fucking awesome. You guys can just throttle me for saying that, but it's not even about the potential. I just like the game as is. I'm not gonna be all potential man about this because that's what every Sonic fan does, and I think that's lame. I'm not about the potential life. I just think it's epic as is. I take these games for what I have. Whatever I can play on my TV, in my room, that's what I take in. Not the weird fucking beta footage that we see where Sonic has like a day-night cycle and shit. God damn it. Let me scroll back up. I think I might have missed a question. Oh yeah, Yamj asked quick worst Phineas and Ferb character, and why is it Jeremy? I never, actually, I'm gonna be honest. I never really got into Phineas and Ferb. I didn't watch a lot of Disney Channel, like Slopnik. Fucking hell. But I don't know. I never really, I don't know, like, for me, like, growing up, I didn't watch a lot of Disney Channel. The most I caught, I was just old enough to be sentient enough to remember Toon Disney, because it ended, like, right when I was, like, I was like a little kid when, like, Toon Disney went away. I was just old enough to remember watching shit on that, and then I just never really caught up with, like, Disney Channel shows. I basically didn't watch anything Disney on television pretty much for my, like, the rest of my life. I haven't really caught up with, like, there's a lot of shows on there that a lot of people, like, love and hype up, and I've just never got into them. I watched maybe, like, 3 episodes of Gravity Falls with somebody a few years ago, but that's it. I just haven't really gotten into Disney shows. I'm just the Phineas and Ferb guy and whatever, and whenever I'm in a group of people. Now that's fair. I'm sure it's a decent show. I've never, I haven't. There's a couple clips of it I've seen. I know PH likes to reference the brick commercial. That's pretty funny. JDR says, I'm not gonna throttle you. I think Sonic R is genuinely good and nothing changes my mind. People try to treat it like Mario Kart and try to make it seem bad. And Sonic's JonTron's racist self. Leave JonTron alone. JonTron mentioned. But no, I like Sonic R. That, like, from the previous Saturn stream, we had a good time playing through doing some Sonic R during that. Or at least I like to think we had a good time with it. That game's fun. You gotta play it in a certain mindset. You have to play it with the... There's a lot of games where, for me personally, there's a lot of games where you shouldn't go in with a specific mindset, because there's a lot of games that just don't really line up with that sort of thing, and when it doesn't line up with the mindset you have going in, you're probably gonna enjoy it less. For me, one of the things that makes just, like, any game I play, I have a good time with, because I just go in with just zero expectations, and I always have a better time with it. I don't know. The Disney Afternoon Collection came out recently, and PH got it, and he was telling me, like, he didn't like the Bonkers game on Super Nintendo, and he thought it wasn't good, and I was like, okay, I was kind of thinking about that. I got the collection, I tried it for myself, and I was like, this game's actually pretty decent. Like, hell nah, like, I like it a lot. It's, maybe eventually, if we do Super Nintendo games, we'll play it. Okay, now my stream is just breaking up a lot, so it's time to leave. Best of luck, Sunny, and I hope you do good. The future Amy, save Little Planet, what? What? I can't. Am I having a stroke? I can't read. Yeah, I mentioned the Bonkers Super Nintendo game. It's a pretty decent game. It's very resource management heavy, but it's fun. It's a good time. It's like 30 minutes long, but it's a decent game. Thank you. It's a good game though. You should go play it. Bonkers is pretty epic. I like Bonkers. I wrote it intentionally so you could have a stroke on stream. I'm glad I gave you a chuckle. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, no worries, PH. Ooh, fuck. You guys like this epic retro Super Mario music? This is so fucking retro. Ooh. This ginger ale's fucking epic. It's not just like generic, like, it's not just basic Canada Dry. It's like a weird, like, strawberry flavored one. It's pretty nice. I like it. Like I said, I don't really get to drink soda often. It's nice. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know, I was adjusting something. So does anyone have any other questions to say? And I wanted to at least, like, basically, do this up until maybe the hour mark. Maybe we can go a little under that if you know, we don't have it. Because it does seem like there, some people haven't really gotten here yet. I'm sure, favorite Mario? Like, do you mean Mario game or, like, Mario character? I'm honestly, that could mean anything. Like, are you talking, like, like, define Mario, like... Oh, Mario game, okay. Yeah, because I don't know, some people are weird about just the term Mario, where they're just like, oh, the Mario. They treat it as, like Mario is just, like, this weird Bigfoot creature. I guess if I had to pick my favorite Mario game, if we're talking, like, general whole Mario, lineage, like, even with spin-offs and everything, I would probably have to say Super Mario RPG. I've always really appreciated that game. I always liked just the kind of sort of style it has. It's a very distinct game, and I kind of just admire it for that. The music's great. It's also just a very short game, too. I like how it has very fast pacing. A lot of RPGs I'm not really too big on, mainly because they're very slow in terms of pacing. Even, like, other Mario RPGs are really annoying with pacing. So Mario RPG would be my favorite. If we had to say mainline game, I'd say Mario Galaxy 2. I think level design wise, it's a lot better than the first game. I know a lot of people love the first Mario Galaxy because of the vibes it has, the soul. But I like both games, but I'd say Galaxy 2 is just more of my favorite. Granted, I'm also probably just biased because I had both games growing up, but I lost the motion sensor bar that came with the Wii, and Galaxy 1 is very pointer heavy. Galaxy 2 not so much, but I didn't have a good motion sensor bar. I eventually got this like cheap like third-party replacement. It took like 4 AA batteries and it had like an hour long it had like an hour of battery life. And it just 8 batteries, so I couldn't really use it often, so I just played Galaxy 2 more than 1. So maybe I'm just a little biased on that, but I like Galaxy 2. So I guess sorry for the ramble, but essentially my favorite is Mario RPG, but mainline is Galaxy 2. So sorry for the sorry for the ramble, for the epic ramble there. I'm bad with this. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Mario, but he's treated like Sonic, where different eras are literally separate characters. I feel like there's some Mario fans who treat it that way. I've been noticing that. Like, there's some Mario fans who are really like Sonic fan levels of autistic with the way how this is handled. I've seen that especially with Wario fans, where they treat like WarioWare Wario and Wario Land Wario like they're completely separate characters that are like worse than each other or some shit. I don't know. I don't really get that. I feel like Mario is just Mario. They're just very versatile characters. Rattle me bones. Why did you say that? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Wario has always been Wario to me. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I mean. I've seen video essays of people being like, WarioWare is like character assassination for Wario. In Wario Land, he was such a deep character. And I'm like, was he? I feel like he's kind of just the same character in, like, everything. He's Wario. I guess maybe Wario Land kind of treats him more like they kind of emphasize the cool aspects of him since he's more of, like, a treasure hunter. While WarioWare is, like, haha, he's kind of gross and pathetic. I guess, but I don't know. Like, Wario kind of has always just been a very versatile character. Just with really any Mario character, they don't really have enough, like, traits to really, like... I don't know. They're very versatile. You can put them in any situation and they wouldn't feel out of place. Alternatively, the era of Jumpman is not Mario game theorying. Even though I do think, yeah, no, I agree. Like, I would love to see a new Wario Land. Those games are really fun. I love Wario Land. And Wario World, too. Like, if we got another 3D Wario game, that'd be sick. I like Wario World. Even if it's not that great of a game. Like, it's fun. His only crime is colonizing. Yeah, you're right. That is true though. Yeah, the Virgin Mario versus the Chad Wario. Yeah, honestly, Wario is just cooler. He has sauce. How long is this this song is making me go fucking crazy. I need to skip this. This this fucking okay, it's ending. I just registered, like, I wasn't really paying attention to the music, so I kind of like zoned out and I heard dur. It's just fucking annoying. Holy shit. For 3 minutes straight. I'm sorry for that. I didn't even register that. It's fucking hell. I like fucked with my brain for a second there. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Alright, oh, sorry, that was a gross cough, I'm sorry. And all this talking is like fucking with my throat and this soda's not helping. Wario World was amazing and nobody can tell me otherwise. Not Trump, not Obama, not even Jesus himself. That is honestly real. Wario World is such a fucking slept-on game. I don't think it's, like, the greatest GameCube game ever, but a lot of people really... Like, I've seen people treat that game like it's downright shovelware, and I'm just like, no. Like, it's honestly, like, a decent game. It's fun. Also, is developed by Treasure, and Treasure has never made a bad game, period. You can fight me on that. They've never made a single bad game. The Treasure is one of my favorite developers. They are great. Technically, like... I don't know, like some of my favorite, like some of my favorite Genesis games are by them, like Gunstar Heroes and Dynamite Heady. They got some good games under their belt, Wario World included. Treasure making a Wario game is a funny pun. Yeah, no, that's a good. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah, a Wario game was developed by Treasure. It's so good Ice Cube played it when he was supposed to be saving the world or whatever. Wait, what? That's crazy. Honestly, that's real. He's got good taste in video games. You know, that's what I was talking about, Austin. Dynamite Heady's a good game. I like that one a lot. It's a very hard game, but it's a good time. I like how around when me and Painuffer first got together, I showed him Dynamite Heady, and he had a really good time seeing that game. He got a real kick out of it, especially that one boss where it's just just a normal man, where it's like what is it? It's just like a normal man, and as you fight him, he just ages. Like you fight like a weird like baby head, and then it ages into like a young adult, and then it becomes like an old man. That boss is really funny. A friend of my boyfriend made a shit post where 2025 War of the Worlds is just Ice Cube playing Wario World and Dolphin. That's kind of hype. Alright, does anyone else have any epic questions for old Sunny64 here? Because we're about the hour mark, and I wanted to get started playing Sonic CD, if that's okay. I don't think we're going to be doing, like, a super duper long... If you guys still want to, like, ask me stuff later while we're playing, that's cool. Yeah, no, ask away. Like I said, you guys can still, like, ask me during the Sonic CD section of this. It's just, I'd rather we do it here first, just so there's nothing distracting me. Do you think the man boss from Dynamite Heady was supposed to be metaphorical? Probably. I don't know. A lot of stuff in Dynamite Heady is a little nonsensical, but it's cool. Will you forgive me for leaving because I gotta go? No, of course. Yeah, you can. You know, I appreciate you being here. Have you thought about developing video games, and if so, what engine? I wouldn't know what engine, mainly because I would ideally just want to pick an engine that's easy to learn. I would never try and learn something like Unreal. It just seems like a really hard engine to get into. And yeah, no worries, by JDR. Thank you for being here. Fucking... I have definitely thought about making video games. That's something I've always dreamt of. Like, basically since I was a kid, I always had the idea of, like, what if I made a video game? And I've had tons of ideas over the years. I'm not gonna say them here, for the time being, but if I ever had free time, if I had, like, all the time in the world, it's just I've been so busy... if I had the time, I would try and learn how to make a video game. I would absolutely love to. Or at least, if I had the money to piss away, I would try and get a team of people to help me make one. Because I have some ideas. It's just, I don't have the know-how to get it done. And that's, like, the thing that kind of fucks me up. Also, will you finally voice Shadow for me? I mean, I've thought about it. I know you've brought that up before on streams. Like, you need a Shadow voice for your, like, little Sonic, your Sonic fan project. That's a big maybe. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It would be kind of fun. Like I said, I don't know. Like, I have a hard time doing the Shadow voice for long periods of time, but I could try and get better at it. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Yeah, see, like, this is my warm-up for Shadow. Whenever I'm trying to do the Shadow voice, I have to do, like, a little warm-up, and I'm just like, damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white vans. I can't do it. It's hard. Where's that damn 6-7 emerald? Let me stop. That's not funny. You've been learning Godot? Yeah, I hear Godot's a pretty straightforward one. I've always wanted to learn how to make games. I actually own Game Builder Garage on my Nintendo Switch. And that's been like a fun, like, baby's first programming tool that I've been using. It's been fun. I like using it a lot. You can't really do too much with it. It's mostly just like it's essentially just baby's first programming tool, but I like it. It's neat. I wish making video games was easier. I would love to just make something. Wait, Godot's open source? Oh, that's sick. Batman Forever is a good movie. Yeah, no, honestly, that's real. Get this man a true. All right. I guess we'll be getting Sonic CD up and running. I'm gonna, guys. I'm just gonna say this. I know there's probably some haters here. Um, I'm gonna be playing it via Sonic Origins. I know. I'm sorry for being woke. It's just I have my Switch plugged in, and it's convenient. I know. CD's nuts. Because it's oh wait. Oh yeah, Sonic Origins is bad. Everyone fully hip. Shut up. Like I don't know, the CD port's fine. Like I don't there's really nothing wrong with it. And most of they removed like the little thing where he can kill himself, but that's it. That's all they really did. The other games I feel like they got hit with more shit, but CD is pretty much fine. I just don't feel I don't know cuz it's like I don't have my PS3 over here. My roommate's using the PS3. She's been playing Fallout 3 on it. And that's where I have Sonic CD on if I want to play the original Whitehead version. I could play it on on my Sega Genesis Mini, but I don't really feel like digging that out. That's not plugged in. Oh. You don't care about CD? Damn. But that's what we're going to be playing, so it's going to be awesome. But to go back to what you're saying, Godot seems interesting. If there was any engine I would try and learn, I'd probably would use Godot, because Unity, from what I hear, is kind of just like... Unity just seems a little weird. A lot of people don't really like it. Also, from what I've heard, it's a little too monetized. So I think Godot would be a good idea, because Unreal is fucking way too bullshit for me. Yo, what's your favorite flavor of Garage? What do you mean by that? I'm sorry if... Am I stupid? What do you mean, like, by Garage? Like... I'm honestly not sure. Yeah, Unreal is very bloated. I feel like most developers don't even really know how to use it because it's just such a messy engine. What's your favorite book? Ah, that's a good question. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how much of a shocker this is, but I haven't read a book since I was like in school. I don't know. I haven't really had the chance to read too much in recent years, but I guess when I was a kid, if there was any book I remember liking to read, I remember I liked reading when I was a kid at least, because like I read a lot more when I was a kid because of school and stuff. Yeah, I'm illiterate. What up? There's a reason why I play video games for a living. I don't read. We've been over this. Yeah, exactly. Get a load of this guy. He doesn't read books. Gay. But when I was a kid, at least, I do remember I really liked the Wayside books. Those are pretty good. They're pretty neat. I think like those books, like from what I remember, I feel like they're still pretty decent. They're pretty entertaining. Too bad the TV show adaptation of it was fucking terrible, but that's besides the point. You've been reading Atari Age? Yeah, okay, that's cool. That sounds like a neat thing. When I was your age, Sonny, I was reading Captain Underpants. Yeah, I mean, I mean, I don't think we're like that different in age, really. Fucking, I never got into Captain Underpants when I was a kid. I remember I knew a lot of kids who were like reading those books. I even like some family members of mine liked reading them. I think we owned a couple of those books because like my sister liked them. I never really got into it. I'm sure those books are funny though. I've been seeing like more of them, and I'm like, I kind of wish I did grow up reading them. They're pretty entertaining. Okay, what color is yellow? The color is the same as its name, so it's orange. I don't know. You're more of a Diary of a Wimpy Kid guy. That's fair. I never got into Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but that one seems pretty entertaining too. A lot of like the big name like Zoomer books I never really got into. Like I said, if there's any like books for kids I remember liking, it was like Wayside. That's more like those books are like old, but I just remember like my school had a couple of them. I remember reading one. It was fun. It's just a lot of really stupid wordplay, and it kind of like it made me laugh. Like I said, it's a damn shame the TV show adaptation of those books was fucking garbage. It was just generic like Canadian beaver slop. I'll stop with the stupid questions. Yeah, if you have any like real questions, I would throw them over my way so I can answer them. Oh yeah, Super Ben mentioned the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. I remember, actually, okay, if there's any Diary of a Wimpy Kid thing I do remember the movies, like the live action ones. Those are pretty good, actually. I remember liking the first couple. Hey, Sonny, what comes after 6? 7. You love to see it. Also, hi, Karibo brother. I'm so happy to see you here. I hope you're doing well, my good man. I haven't talked to you in a while. You've been reading 1984? Oh, fuck yeah, we live in a society. You're loved. You are loved. You are a man among men. I think it's 9 that comes after 6. No, you're skipping numbers there. I meant the Captain... Oh, the Captain Underpants movie? Okay, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen the Captain Underpants movie. Is that actually any good? I've seen little bits of it. It seems entertaining, but I have never had the chance to sit down and watch it. I've heard it's pretty good. Any favorite TV shows or series? That's a tough one, because I don't watch enough TV nowadays, but you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I like Family Guy. Family Guy's pretty funny. I don't know. I'm not really like a super like television connoisseur. Like I know some of you guys are gonna be like, why aren't you watching fucking Breaking Bad? But I'm like, I don't know. I like funny cartoons. I just watch cartoons. I don't really watch like real TV. You guys gonna hate me for that, but I have an exclusive diet of cartoons. I watch like this is where this is worse than the time I merged on the highway. Peter, remember the time? I don't know. Also I know Cordy mentioned SpongeBob. I mean, I when I was a kid, I liked SpongeBob. Nowadays I'm like, it's a thing I remember liking a lot. I'm still kind of like, it's okay. I don't really like go out of my way to watch it a lot of the time nowadays. Not because of like the show itself, like nowadays. I did watch the new movie that came out last month. Or like last December. It was pretty good. I had a lot of fun watching it. Started watching Smiling Friends. That's cool. Yeah, I remember I watched like season 1 of Smiling Friends. I remember liking it. I didn't really keep up with seasons 2 and 3. I hear that it's like ending recently, or I think they just announced that like the show is like no longer making episodes or something like that. I think that's kind of interesting. I kind of expected them to at least go on for a little longer, but I'm not surprised considering like Psychic Pebbles has always been very vocal about like not wanting the show to be like Rick and Morty, where it just gets like just completely ran into the ground for like 7 seasons. I don't go out of my way to watch. I saw what... Oh, you're talking about the one from that that like the Cuck episode thumbnail? Like, I know the one you're talking about, because I tried watching it. That episode is kind of shit. That episode is pretty bad. But a lot of people only know that episode because of that one YouTube thumbnail where it's just that frame and it's just captioned like the Cuck episode. Yeah, no, I saw that clip of Doug Walker having a cameo. I think that's pretty cool. You don't watch anime? That's fair. I don't really watch anime too much nowadays. I'm a bit of like a shonen normie when it comes to anime. I mostly just watch like just basic shit like Dragon Ball. I've been wanting to get into like other anime. Like I occasionally do like check on like the more slice of life-ish ones. There was a brief bit where I was pretty into there was a brief bit where I was kind of into watching Azumanga Daioh. I watched that for a little bit back in like COVID. It was fun. The Cuck episode. Yeah, no, there's a SpongeBob video. There's like a video of somebody reviewing a SpongeBob episode, and the thumbnail just says the Cuck episode. I don't remember the guy who made it, but it's a really shitty video. Yeah, I wish I had more time to watch a lot of these sort of shows. Like, I usually just don't really have the time. That's like the main reason why like, there's a reason why, like, I just kind of, like, lately I've just been watching mostly just shit like Family Guy, because it's just easy, just background noise to put on while I'm, like, working or just getting other shit done. You have Sailor Moon on your to-be list. Oh, that's interesting. I've always wanted to maybe watch Sailor Moon. Like, I've heard that's a pretty decent one. I remember hearing apparently like the sort of the pink tint that the show has is apparently just like a film reel. Like it's a problem with the film reel they used for those releases. So a lot of people are just like they're mad that the show isn't as girly pop because it doesn't have the pink tint. It's just not supposed to look like that. Wait, what did Peach say? The guy who made it is... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, the guy who made the Cuck episode video. Yeah, because I remember I used to watch that guy for a little bit. I was just like, oh, yeah, he's so right. You know, fuck modern SpongeBob. And then there was, like, an episode they came out with recently that was actually not that bad, and then even he was, like, shitting on it, and I was just like, okay, this guy's kind of ridiculous. This guy's just never happy, huh? That's just the thing with a lot of people where it's like, Modern Bob, like, it's not the greatest thing ever. It has its issues, but I feel like some of the people who don't like it, they really love to hammer in that they don't like it, and it's just kind of annoying. I tried looking it up. You have to, yeah, just don't type in the Cuck episode. Look up, like, SpongeBob the Cuck episode, because that sounds scary. I just don't engage with it. Yeah, honestly, I don't... Yeah, no, exactly. I don't really engage with it anymore either. I'm kind of just, like... I'm pretty... Yeah, I'm generally pretty burnt out on, like... like I've said before, like, I'm generally just really burnt out on, like, discourse with entertainment. I don't even really watch, like, a lot of reviewers anymore because I'm just so burnt out on people just giving their fucking opinions on video games and cartoons and shit. Because it's, like, it's all just stuff where it's, like, who cares? If you don't like it, you don't have to make a fucking statement about why you don't like it. You could just not like it. That's just... It's that simple. The IDW canon drama. Yeah, I heard about that. Sonny, what would you do if I popped up in front of your face and just touch your belly over and over again really fast? I would be angry. I would I would cry. Yeah, exactly. Just fucking like be productive. Don't be fucking like don't be a loser. That's always what I tell people. SpongeBob does meth and dies. Yeah. Yeah, be the change you want to see in the world. Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly. But yeah, no. Like I said, I don't even really watch reviews anymore. I kind of just like, I don't know. The closest thing I watch to video game related videos is just people playing games. I don't really watch people who just review them and make these fucking analysis videos on them. Because as much as I'm sure the people who make those videos are nice people, at least some of them are, I'm just so burnt out on it. I just don't want to hear somebody trying to fucking be an intellectual about why SpongeBob Titans of the Tide is a good game. I agree with you, but I just don't want to fucking hear you tell me about it. No, same. I'm kind of checked out on that corporate. Oh, look at you, big man. You want to fucking you want to try and use a different word to avoid the slop censors, huh? Oh, look at you, big man. Yeah. I'm not stupid. I'm wise to this sort of thing. Just corporations. Corporations. I don't know. I can't do the Zach voice. I'm sorry. I would have done it, but I'm not gonna do a shitty one of that. Any YouTube trends you miss? That's a tough one. YouTube trends. I would say like. Fuck. That's a really hard one. Fuck. You really stumped me on that one. That's a really good question. Like a YouTube trend. God. I wasn't really like... I'm gonna be honest, when it came to YouTube trends, I wasn't really too aware of a lot of them until around 2016. When it... I mean, I guess if you wanna praise the slurs, they're all trash, yeah. Yeah, that one too. We don't really... Yeah, slurs are gay. I mean, I guess to a degree, I can kind of agree. I kind of do miss... I feel like... I guess there's a balancing act to it. I feel like YouTube kind of had this time where I feel like it swung too hard into being too edgy, and now we're kind of in the opposite problem where everything's way too censored. I miss that, like, middle ground we had around, like, 2013, 14, where, like, YouTube was kind of feeling it out a little bit with, like, you know, YouTubers kind of were able to kick around and be a little edgy, But then like 2016 happened where everybody just started putting videos of like animals being murdered and shit. So that was a little too far. So I can't really hype this up. Gotta go. Love you, Sonny. I hope you conquer the planet or save the planet and conquer time. I'm about to. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. They're just cucks. I don't know. I never read IDW. I don't know. I've never really been big on the Sonic comics. Even like Archie as a kid, I tried reading Archie. I wasn't too big into it. I read a couple. I remember I had a couple issues of Archie. I specifically remember one of them. There was this brief bit in time back when I think Jazzwares, they had the Sonic toy license. They briefly did this thing where they packaged like Sonic toys with the comics, so you got like a free comic with your Sonic figure. I had a couple through that. I remember reading it, I was like, it's okay. I don't know, I'm pretty sure it was like post reboot. This was like 2009, 2010 maybe. Rules are good, but like to have, but it's frustrating when they're way too tight. No, I agree. That's exactly what I mean. Like I like a nice balance, you know, a little bit of edge, but not just shouting slurs and killing animals on YouTube. Like that's boring. That's stupid. Skibidi Toilet comic, I'd read that. That sounds hype. But yeah, no, I never read IDW. I hear it's okay. I've heard mixed things. I think, like, at least from, like, what I've seen, it seems more like a Sonic, like, an actual Sonic comic than Archie. Like, as much as, like, Archie has its moments, I feel like it kind of just feels more like, it feels like kind of just, like, they just want to be, like, they're trying to just make it like any other comic. I feel like IDW feels more like it's trying to just channel Sonic. Green Gremlin character. I don't know who that is. Oh, I don't know who that is. The Jared Fogle comic, good lord. Also, Austin, you're wrong. Skibidi Toilet does not suck. Skibidi Toilet is fucking soulful. Skibidi Toilet is cinema. Oh, Surge. Oh, okay. Like I said, I'm not that familiar with IDW, so I kind of forgot she exists. Scourge. Oh, yeah, Scourge. Yeah, actually, that's like, wait, I never registered that. Yeah, Surge, and then there's Scourge from Archie. Yeah. That's actually kind of funny. I never thought about that they're basically the same name. Is that intentional? Like, is that a stupid? I'm not sure if that's a stupid question to ask. Is that intentional? Did they mean to do that? That's kind of cool. Skibidi Sunny illustration for the intro segment when Scourge is just Surge, but actually good. They both kind of, I mean, I don't know. They both kind of just seem like the same character, just green Sonics. They're both based off the same glitch. Oh, that's a good point. That's actually a good point. Yeah, because I remember that was the whole thing. Because you turn into what was the thing that people called that character? Ashura the what was it? Ashura the Badger. I remember that. To quote Cybershell, Sonic fans will literally see any recolor of a character and name it to be something original. Because I remember they did the same with what was it? Wechnia, like the White Knuckles. There was a Wechnia too. When the fuck is Ashura and Wechnia? When are Ashura and Wechnia gonna have a video game together? Where's their spin-off? Where's the year of Wechnia? Come on, Sega. 2027 year of Wechnia. Let's get that trending. Fucking hell. Penders has a microscopic D. Well, have you seen it? Can you describe it? Well, actually, maybe don't describe it. We're on YouTube. That'll be probably get the stream flagged. Yeah, that's like the thing. I feel like Penders did kind of ruin a lot of this. I mean, the whole thing with him doing what he did, that kind of fucked over the entire thing. You can't see it. It's too small. Then how do you know? If you can't see it, then it's like, maybe he just doesn't have one. Maybe he was in a freak accident and had to get it like chopped off in like, I don't know, like a helicopter crash or some shit. I don't know. Fucking hell. He has both. He's kind of chopped. Yeah, honestly, I could see it. Do you guys remember that? There was that thing, Do you remember that thing where, what was it? Ken Penders stream buffering. It's probably just buffering for you. Why are you spamming? Guys, is the stream acting up? Stop spamming it. I'm just saying, like, oh, it buffered? Oh, shit. Okay, if it happened for multiple people, okay, fair enough. But I was gonna say, do you guys remember that whole thing back when IDW first came out, where on their office they had the sign saying that Ken Penders was like on the do not hire list. They had like I remember that they had a sign around when the comic first came out on their office saying like, don't let this man come in if you see him come in. Like, don't let him apply. Okay, well, I'm good that we're back though. Sorry about the buffer. I guess Cordy was freaking out. Well, actually, was freaking out for a reason. Yeah, I saw like my Wi-Fi like dipped for a second there. It's been happening since I joined? Really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But, yeah, no, exactly, because, like, he ruined fucking Archie. Like, Ken Penders was the one that fucked over Archie. Like, that was the reason why they had to reboot the comic. Yeah, and then... And that's the thing, it's like, Archie was just such a mess. I can't really blame them for Sega for wanting to kind of distance themselves from that just to make, like, IDW. Like I said, I haven't read IDW, like, at all. I own a couple issues, I just haven't had the chance to read them. I bought them, like, years ago. Like, years ago. I just never got around to reading them. He's why Sonic doesn't have good stories anymore. I don't know, I mean, in general, like, I don't know. I feel like... I don't know, like I said, I wouldn't know. I haven't read fucking IDW. I feel like a lot of, like, the newer games, like, their stories are fine. Like, we've been doing fine with that. Are people really propping up his shit? Like, are you talking about, like, his new comics? Like, the weird, like, human-faced, like, hedgehog creatures that he's doing? The ones the woke industry wanted gone, even though he made death threats to their political side 24/7. That's weird, yeah. I don't know, Penders is just fucking odd. And I don't know, I never understood the people who are fans of him. I don't know, because his art isn't even that good. He was one, like, there's... Like, the thing with Archie, there's a lot of very hit-or-miss artists in there. There's definitely some really shit artists that series has had. But his is definitely among the worst. There's some really garbage artists that worked on... That's, like, a thing, too. Yeah, I would believe that. For me, personally, the one thing I will give IDW is it has just more, consistent art. I would just say that. They should hired me instead, just saying. Yeah, I could see that. That would have been... You probably would have done a better job. I'm just gonna say this. To any artist in chat, you probably are better than Ken Penders. I'm just gonna say this. You can... If you ever think low of yourself, where you think, oh, my art's not good, remember, you could be Ken Penders. You could be, like, literally a blacklisted fucking industry person that nobody wants to work with, so you're just making garbage, ugly animal comics. I don't know, man. Like, Christ. Did the music cut out? Let me see. No, it's just loading. But no, that's what I mean. Just remember, you're all better than Penders. Oh, somebody just subscribed. Sweet. Thank you, Jonathan Delight Mode. Ugh, God. I think I'm probably gonna get started playing Sonic C. I think I'm admittedly a little tired of ranting about fucking Penders. Penders is stinky. Archie was incompetent and lost his contracts. Yeah, I remember that. He was acting like he invented echidnas. I remember when the Sonic movie came out, they had like the Knuckles creatures. The Knuckles creatures, he was trying to like, oh, they stole from me. I'm the father of Knuckles. How dare they? And when the Sonic movie 2 came out and they had like Knuckles in there, he was like, oh, I'm like the father of Knuckles. Like, they should have consulted me for this. He tried to like, I think he was gearing up to like sue you again. One question, are you in or are you skin? I'm skin, yeah. And they did that one tickle art with his echidnas and said it was commentary on the 2016 election. I swear this is real. That is crazy if that's real. What the hell? Penders is fucking crazy, bro. I swear. God damn it, Ken Penders. These are 2-pack of booty sheet. Yeah, and his art is terrible. It's real? Oh shit. Okay. That is insane. Yeah, I think, okay, I'm gonna start booting up CD. Give me a second. I want to get started. You gotta be lying. I could see it. I'm not surprised, bro. I would not be surprised, honestly. All right, let's get this started. Remember, we're playing. Let me boot up. Let me turn the music off. We can get started on this. Like I said, sorry guys, I'm playing on Origins because I'm woke. Sorry guys. I'm too woke to play real Sonic. So we're playing through Origins. Sorry about that. Lol. Your big Discord detox. What? Would you be upset? Would you be upset if a celeb wasn't Christian? Huh. I probably wouldn't be upset. I don't really care, honestly, when it comes to religion. That's a very random question, but thank you for that. Oh, yeah, no worries, Cordy. Have fun. Sonic Peak CD. Yeah, we're playing Sonic CD. We're playing fucking... Where's my controller? I just had it for like a second. Where the hell did I put my controller? Oh, there it is. Beautiful. But yeah, no, thank you guys for participating in the silly, wacky Q&A, even if it was me kind of just stumbling over my words. Like I said, I've never done that sort of thing live, so it was fun. Like, if you guys do end up coming up with questions, like, you guys can still send them over to me while we play. That's cool. Oh shit, this is loud! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! That's better. Don't be late! Yeah, no worries. Good night, PH. Have fun. Goodness. This intro is hype and aura and hype moments. Yeah, I'd say so. It's very well animated. I always really liked this intro. It's very cool. Like, one thing I will still peak Sonic design. Yeah, honestly, I like the design a lot. I love that they kind of brought it back for Sonic Mania. This game is really fun though. Like I mean, Hess's design is good, but like, I don't know, this one definitely, you could definitely tell. I guess it's like Hess's design for this. It feels almost like an American adaptation of this. That's kind of what it feels like to me. It's like I like the way Tyson Hess draws Sonic characters. It's pretty nice. He's one of like my favorite of like the modern era, like the current like era Sonic artists. I'd say he's pretty good. So your slurs allowed in your stream. Oh, did he? I wasn't... I mean, I usually don't prefer it. I didn't even really notice if he said it. I mean, generally speaking, I prefer people don't say slurs on my stream. I'm not gonna like lose my cool over it. I mean, I guess for me personally, I guess if I had to give my take, the R word personally doesn't bother me enough for me to really like scream about it, but I guess I just, for future reference to anyone in here, I please filter yourselves if you're on my stream, just mainly just so you don't make other people uncomfortable, you know? Oh, really? Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I guess, where the flip? Oh shit! I keep forgetting about that, where it just, just slams you through the wall. Oh, hello, Plate Digger Podcast, hello. Actually, let's go to the past. Cause I'm playing this on Origins, because there's the drop dash. We can do this a little easier. This makes it a lot easier to time travel. We could just do this back and forth. Hess's design feels more Western. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, Hess's design feels almost like an American take on the Toei design. And I do still think like the Toei design is peak, but like I would say his design is decent enough. I like seeing it. Like I don't know, there's a lot. Oh no, don't send me back. Ah shit, I wanted to be in the past. Whatever. I guess I'll go back. But generally speaking, I mean, there's a lot of different Sonic designs I like. I do wish that we got to see this, like, the more, like, Japanese ones again. It's fun. It's actually Junio or... Oh, wait. Okay, I'm stupid. I always heard people call it Toei Sonic. I guess I'm misinformed on that. Yeah, the Junio Sonic, I think, is more accurate. Either way, it's still a really good design. It's a good intro, too. I'm really... Like, say what you will about Sonic Origins, I really love that they went through and, like, upscaled the intro. From what I've heard, I don't think it was just solely AI. I think they used a little bit of AI to upscale it, but they actually went in and, like they touched up a few frames to make it look a little more cleaner. It's very nice. Where the hell is the last one? Oh, there it is. Needs to call it that before. Oh, he actually went out of his way to correct it. Oh, sick. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, because I remember like back in my day, people just call it Toei Sonic. So good to know. Good to know that that that's wrong, and that I've been living a lie, and that everything in the world is wrong. I'm gonna go back to the past again. You make special stages look easy. It's because I've played this game a lot of times. The special stages are definitely tricky when you're first, like, getting into it, but you kind of get used to it. Also, a thing to remember, if you're running low on time... Okay, actually, here's some advice. Here's some very important advice. If you're playing the special stages, if you see the timer and it's around 20 seconds, in the center of the area, in the center of the stage, there is always going to be a UFO that spawns. Hit that so you can get more time. Like, it's your best bet. You can always have more time, and there's no limit. It'll always respawn. So just keep at that, and you'll eventually get them. That's like my advice with that. So Tangle and Whisper is in Crossworlds. Do you think they're gonna add other characters from other games? That could be cool. I would love to see them. I don't know. One of the things I've always wanted with Sonic Crossworlds, I think I mentioned this in my review of the game. I would love to see them include more deep cuts of Sonic characters, you know? Like, there's a lot of characters that just haven't really had acknowledgement in a long time, and I think it would be nice to prioritize them over, like, adding fucking SpongeBob and Pac-Man and fucking, like, Angry Birds or whatever the hell they're gonna be adding next. I think that would be, like, a good idea, because it is a Sonic racing game. I think they should just add more actual Sonic characters and fucking wacky guest star characters. I mean, I like the wacky guest star characters, don't get me wrong, it's just... I don't know. I always like the idea of them adding, like, actual Sonic characters, or even, like, characters from other Sega games, which is a little better for me. But at that point, it's like, it's just gonna become All-Stars Racing again if they do that. They added Surge, that would be cool. Because I know they added Surge to the Sonic, the Forces mobile game. I think that was around the time when I stopped playing. I remember the last thing I remember seeing was, like, a pop-up saying they were gonna add Surge. I never really kept up with the game, mainly because I don't really play mobile games too much anymore, but that game was pretty fun. If I ever had the time, I'd probably get back into playing it. No, 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 no! Okay, there we go. People have been speculating like it's a Waluigi Smash. I remember that. God, I remember that. All the people going crazy over Waluigi and Smash Brothers. I don't care a lot for the IDW characters, but the Chaotix case files. Yeah, I heard about that. They finally gave they gave the characters voices finally, apparently. I haven't seen it. I haven't really been keeping up with whatever Sonic on YouTube is doing, but it's neat. Yeah, no, I like that the IDW cast is becoming, like, officially canon. It always felt weird just kind of not having them in games. I know it was very weird seeing, like, Frontiers casually just kind of make them canon by just name-dropping them. That felt really weird. I don't even know if that was, like, allowed, because I felt so, like snuck in. It's very weird. I'm gonna go back and grab some rings, because I don't have enough for the special stage. There we go. I should... Just one more, and I should have enough. Oh, yeah, there's some. There we go. Now we have enough for the special stage. We're good now. Fuck. What if they added Transformers into Sonic Crossworlds? I mean, I don't really have any opinion on Transformers. It's not really my thing personally. I mean, like I said, I don't really care about the custom, like the guest star characters. It's neat to have them there, but I'm more invested in them adding like Sonic characters than anything. I hope that I mean, considering they have like the main, like, I guess the guest star characters are like the DLC, and then you have like the free characters, which are usually like more Sega characters, which I think that's actually a pretty good compromise. I think that's kind of smart. Pay premium for having fucking like Ninja Turtles in there, but if you want like the IDW characters, you can just get them for free, because there's not as much of a demand there, I bet. That would be a car driving a car. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. How would that work? I choose some characters from SatAM. Yeah, no, I've heard that, like, there's, like, there is a small chance that they could do, like, SatAM stuff. I know, like, they've mentioned interest in, like, bringing those characters into games, and, honestly, I'd be for that. I know, like, a lot of newer Sonic fans have been kind of, like, very against SatAM. I don't know, there's just been this weird, like, trend of people getting really sour on that stuff, and I don't know. I would like to see those characters in there. You know, they're still a part of the Sonic history, whether people like it or not. They're still in Sonic. Newer Sonic fans suck. Granted, Sonic fans in general fucking suck. This isn't anything new. All Sonic fans suck, except for the ones here, because we're the cool ones. We're the vaguely normal ones who don't complain. Well, don't complain too much, rather. Oh, shit. Is the audio too low? Why is the audio, like, so quiet here? Shit. I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. I feel like it's too quiet. There we go. That should be a little better. Yeah, because I feel like the audio was just, like, weirdly quiet there for a second. I wasn't sure why. There we go, that should be a little better. I'm gonna raise it up a tiny bit more. Like, here should be good. Oh, hello, little Pac-Man. Hello. How's you? We're good. We just started Sonic CD a little bit ago. We did some stuff. We're playing Sonic CD now. We're in Collision Chaos, Act 1. We just got here. Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. God damn it, I'm restarting. I got stuck down there. I couldn't get out of there. Pender spelled Robotnik wrong? Oh god, that is embarrassing. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Shit. That is really embarrassing that he literally spelled Robotnik wrong. That's crazy. You having chicken tendies from McDonald's? McDonald's has chicken tenders, or are you talking about like the nuggets? Like, I don't know, I haven't really kept up with whatever the fuck McDonald's does nowadays. I haven't really eaten McDonald's in like I can't remember I think the last time I had McDonald's was maybe like, God, maybe the start of January at earliest. I don't know. I haven't had McDonald's in a little while. How's it going, Sonny? Oh, hello, Poochie, hello. We're playing Sonic CD. Oh, shit. Oh, God. We had the Q&A segment earlier, but if anyone who's like joining in now has anything they'd like to ask, they still can. It's just I'm just kind of focusing on Sonic CD, so just really really ram it through my skull if you do ask anything, just I don't forget it, because I may not be fully paying attention. Send me a pic in DMs of your oh, they have like actual chicken tenders? Huh. That's odd. Are they like are they just like long nuggets, or is it like its own thing? I'm actually kind of like curious about that. Like, is it just like elongated chicken nuggets? Like, I'm kind of curious about that. Like, do they have the same seasoning, I guess, is like the best thing I could say. Or I guess like the same breading, rather. God damn it. Oh my god. I wanted the funny rings. Shit. I'm just gonna start over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I keep doing that. It's just... Wait, if you restart, it sends you in the past? What? I don't think I saw chicken tenders, huh? This is weird. Like, I never restarted while I was, like, in the past. This feels wrong. I feel like I'm not supposed to... I feel like this isn't supposed to happen. This feels cursed. Like, extremely cursed. Actually, this might be easier to navigate because there's not as much pinball bullshit. It's mostly just, like, things. Oh, shit. Like long nuggets. Yeah, no, that's like what I'm saying. It's like, are they just long chicken nuggets or straight ass tendies with seasoning and all actual chicken? No way. Actual chicken from Mickey D's? Fuck no, man. That's... You gotta be eating like rat meat or some shit. You're eating like rat meat. Ain't no way. They're good? Like, are they actually like good? Ain't no way. That's nuts. I don't know. I guess that probably explains why they brought back the chicken, like the snack wraps a couple months ago. That actually explains a lot, because like they brought back the snack wraps last year, so it's like, that's probably why they did it. They probably just have like tenders to use for the wraps now. That's probably why they did it. That's interesting. Is there any Sonic character you don't like? I don't know. Like that's a tough question, because it's like, if I had to think about it, what's a Sonic character I don't like? Like outright, I would probably say just... I know this is... I'm not gonna check DMs, I'm busy streaming, I can't do that, but, if I had to say a character I don't like, I just don't really like the Deadly Six. I know that's, like, not the... I know, like, Deadly Six, you know, you fucking mentioned, like... No, I believe you. I believe that they're tenders. I believe you. That sounds... Because they're always doing gimmick food nowadays. That's how you get the Instagram millennials to fucking buy fucking fast food now, but... I guess if there's any Sonic characters I don't like, is just mainly the Deadly Six. From what I hear, they're better in, they're considerably better in the IDW comics, but at least in-game, they're kind of just boring. Oh, hello, Super Splash. So glad you're here. Hello. We shitting on the Deadly Six? I mean, I'm mostly shitting on them, because somebody asked if there's any Sonic characters I don't like, and I would just say just straight up, I just don't like the Deadly Six. They don't really fit in with Sonic design-wise, and they're just kind of, at least in games, they're kind of just boring. I feel like a lot of times they're just, they were fine for that one game, and then after Lost World, they were just kind of forced onto just being here all the time now, and I don't really get that. I never really, it's always just felt kind of confusing to me. I never understood. And apparently there's people who are like, they're really popular with them. Like a lot of people really like these characters. More power to them, obviously. I'm not gonna be mad that like they like the Deadly Six, but I'm kind of just wondering like if there's if there's anyone in here who likes the Deadly Six. I genuinely want to know why. Like I'm not being mean. I honestly, like, honest to God, I want to know why, because they're kind of just, to me, they're just whatever. Like it's not enough for me to be like, I'm fucking fuming thinking about them. Maybe back when when Lost World came out, I really hated them, but now I'm just kind of like indifferent to them because they've just been forced into every game afterwards. They are very one note. Like I said, from what I hear, they're a little better in IDW. They have a little bit more going on personality-wise, but in-game, they're just very generic. They're just kind of just the same, like, oh, fucking same. It's just generic like villain traits. Like, oh, edgy leader, old man, wacky kooky one who threatens to murder you because he's so crazy. Fat dumb one. It's just all just like barely for some goon material. I could see that. I could easily see people only liking them because like they're attracted to them. I know. I've seen people like that on like scrolling through Twitter in the past where it's like, oh, they like the green one. What's her name? The girl, the generic girl. They like her, and I'm just like, I don't know. You could goon to the wacky cartoon animals, but no, you choose the weird green alien bitch. I don't know. That's probably the worst thing to say. That's probably the worst thing to say. Like, what kind of material? Yeah, goon material. You heard me. Yeah, I'm the old one. I'm the wise one. Rouge is right there. Yeah, goon to her. She's the character built for that. That's just her thing. Sonic Team was literally salivating when designing her. Takashi Iizuka was literally sweating profusely while they were drawing that character in front of him. That is true. That literally happened. I'm the girl. I'm gonna talk about how beautiful I am. Yeah, exactly. Material to become a something awful user too. Good lord. Oh my god. Vanilla's right there. Yeah, exactly. You got the rabbit who's the size of an average mother, according to Guptil. I like breaking glass. Saxophone made it clear for. Oh yeah, in Sonic X they had the weird like they had the weird fucking saxophone every time Rouge was just like a part, like a single molecule of Rouge could be on screen and that fucking saxophone will start playing. That's the one thing I've always hated about 4Kids. Like it wasn't even just Sonic X that had that problem. I remember Kirby Right Back at Ya, like the Kirby anime. Whenever Rick the Hamster was on screen, you'd have this weird like didgeridoo in the background, just all because they made him Australian for some reason in that show. They made him have like an Australian accent, so anytime he was on screen, you'd hear like a fucking didgeridoo kind of like faintly playing in the background, for no fucking, I don't know. The lollipop cigarette. Oh yeah, I forgot they did that for they did that for One Piece, right? I remember seeing that One Piece was a show they really tampered with, didn't they? I remember hearing about that. Like a lot. I know there's that one image floating around of like the guy where it's like he's gonna point a gun at his head, but in the 4Kids version they turned it into like a cartoon mallet. That just, I don't know, that's just really odd to me. I will say the best thing we got from the 4Kids One Piece was the theme song. That's the one. I never got into One Piece. That's like one of the only things I knew about it. Mexican Meta Knight. Yeah, they made him Spanish. I forgot about that. Yeah, 4Kids was crazy, man. I mean, I like what they did. Like, I still like Sonic X. I still like Kirby Right Back at Ya, but I can't deny just generally speaking, maybe maybe they kind of mess with too much. Also, PH, please stop saying the R word in chat. I know you like to be unfiltered, but we're on YouTube, so maybe don't do that. It's gonna make people uncomfortable. I'm sorry. Mexican Meta Knight. Yeah, cause no, that's what they did literally in Kirby Right Back at Ya. They gave Meta Knight this weird like Spanish like accent. You come. So can people control filters in streams? Like, I mean, the thing is, it's very weird because like the chat box itself, I think, has a different filter from like YouTube chat. It's odd. I don't really know how to explain it. He ain't Zoro. Yeah, he's not. I don't really know why they did that. I don't know. 4Kids was so odd with a lot of their choices. A lot of the shows they had a hold of, they just completely got just messed around with. I don't know. There was some odd changes. I know like there was one where like in Sonic X, I think there was like stores in the background that have like English text on them, but for some reason 4Kids removed that in the English dub, which makes no sense to me. Like, it's just blank stores. They're literally English, like, labels on the store. Four Kids One Piece. I remember hearing, before they lost the rights, they retconned an entire important character into being an iceberg. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, they did a lot, like, story-wise, too. It wasn't just, like, little things like, oh, the character's having lollipops and cartoon mallets. No, like, they completely fucked with the story, apparently. Because they were also, like, cutting it down. Because they were also cutting it down to, like, a shorter episode length, I believe, before they lost the rights to it. Something like that. They were really, like, that was the show I think they hit the worst. Like, a lot of people complain about Sonic X and, like, Kirby, but I would say One Piece, out of all their catalog, it got the absolute worst. That and, I remember there was also fucking, those weird commercials where they would have Sonic and One Piece together. There was that one where it's like, oh, here's a quiz for you kids at home. Who gave Sonic his hat? And it was like characters from the show, and then, like, the third option was Sonic the Hedgehog. Like I've said, I never really got into One Piece, so I don't remember who gives Luffy his hat. The closest thing to One Piece I've seen, actually, is, I did see Film Red with some friends because they just invited, like, I knew nothing about One Piece. They were just like, hey, we're gonna go see Film Red because it was, like, coming out. You want to go see it? I'm like, sure. I know nothing about One Piece, but sure, I still had a fun time with it either way. I'm really having a hard time with this boss. I'm, like, half paying attention. Shit. Ghost Stories English dub? Oh no, man. Like, that's the thing. I'm sure. Okay, that's the thing about Ghost Stories. I'm sure if 4Kids got the rights to the show, their version probably would have been more normal. Ghost Stories, like, the English dub we got, is the fucking craziest thing ever. It is really funny, though. Oh, Shanks? Okay. Thanks for telling me. I genuinely didn't remember who gave it to him. Cause I remember, like, cause I did, like I said, I did see Film Red with some friends back when it came out, and I do remember, they do bring that up. Why am I struggling on this so much, man? Fuck me. Sorry, I'm not, like, focusing on it. Oh my god, get me out of here. Oh my god, stop! There we go. Jesus. I was in there for 3 minutes. That's usually not how long I take with that. The national anthem. Oh yeah, I forgot they did that, yeah. And now, the stars of 4Kids will sing the national anthem. Yeah, fucking Sonic just pulling up doing, oh, say, can you see? Yeah, the boss fights in this game are kind of shit. But I like them. They're fun. I like the later ones because they're just really piss easy for no reason. We do love pinball in this house. You're so right. Oh, wait, let me get that. Let me get those rings. There we go. Oh shit, they almost hit me. Oh yeah, also I just saw what Gaffy, I think Gaffy said. Pokemon also was another one that they kind of messed with a little bit with, like, the jelly-filled donut just being a fucking rice ball or whatever. Yeah, there was that, and yeah, there was also that one where it's like they removed the rice ball and made it like a sandwich or something like that. You have to leave the stream for supper. Yeah, no worries. Glad to have you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I don't know, part of me kind of wonders, like, if 4Kids was still around, like, do you think they would still be doing this shit? Because I feel like, just generally speaking, the sensibilities about, like, localizing anime have really changed a lot. Even back when 4Kids was still, like, active, you can kind of see, like, that's shifting towards what we have now, where it's a little more faithful. So it's like, I kind of wonder, like, what would it be like if they stuck around? Like, what anime do you think they would have ended up getting the rights to? I know, whenever I think of 4Kids and, like, what they could get, I always think about, I forget the person who made it. I think it was, Sir Krigian, I think? I think that's how you say it, Sir Krigian. He made, like, a hypothetical, what if, 4Kids got the rights to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and it was called JoJo's Weird Quest? And they made all of the dialogue was just about characters getting good grades in school instead of like just that's all the dialogue just became. Like anytime there's a stand user, they're just like, oh, that's a big bully, we have to stop him. And all the Japanese sounding names are changed to like just names like Kevin and Jonathan. Or not Jonathan, but like Jimmy and shit. Oh, damn it. Fun fact, all the individual variants of stages in the Sega CD version are separate executables. Huh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Ah, damn it, I can't get up there. Shit. I'll just go around. I don't really know too much about Sonic CD and like internally, like the way it works. I do like this game a lot, though. I should probably take a look into some of that stuff. That sounds really fascinating, honestly, that all the stages are different executables for some reason. I guess that kind of makes sense, because, like, I know a lot of CD-based games kind of do that, where all of the files for the games are technically separate for some reason. Like, I know with, like PS1 games, like, they treat the files like different tracks on the, like, a CD. Like, if you were to, like, extract them, like, that's kind of, like, what they're compiled into for some reason. Welcome to... Welcome to Woke Burger, home of the Woke Burger. Can I change your pronouns? Oh, dude, yeah, I love the Cutting Room Floor wiki. To the people saying, like, I don't read, or to, like, when I said earlier, like, I don't read and that I'm illiterate, if there's anything I do still like to read is just the Cutting Room Floor wiki. I love just casually just looking through it and just seeing just wacky shit with games that I like. That's actually where I got that one. If you guys, some of you might have seen, maybe a couple of you might have seen, there was that one YouTube short I put out on my second channel, and it had like a picture of like a hamster lifting like a stick. I actually found that on Cutting Room Floor wiki. I forget what game I was looking at, but there was some like placeholder image in there that was just like a little hamster lifting weights, and I thought it was really funny. I wish I still had the image, but I can't pull it up. I would have to like try and remember like what any extremely niche what. Any extremely niche you have? Like, what do you mean by that? You just finished your Mickey D's? Hell yeah. Sorry if I'm like on my gameplay's a little aimless. I'm kind of like reading chat too, so I'm like kind of just wandering around and seeing what I can find. Wait, is this where the... Oh shit, what the fuck? I've never seen that. That's crazy. Am I almost at the goal? I think I'm at the goal. Are you in any niches like fandoms and such? That's I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like I wouldn't say I'm really in any like fandoms. As I've said before, I'm really not part of fandoms too much nowadays. I've kind of just distanced myself from a lot of that. I mean, there's a lot of niche stuff I like. I like a lot of wacky, like, obscure cartoons. I like a lot of obscure games. I just don't really participate in, like, the communities around them. Like I've said before, I've long since kind of gave up on fandom culture. But I still like a lot of stuff. I just kind of keep it more to myself. Yippee! Oh, you're gonna do your own Sonic X redub? Oh, that's cool. Good luck with that, honestly. LGB turkeys? I've never heard of that because I don't really keep track of shit from the boys, but LGB turkeys is kind of funny. I like that. I'm gonna start calling people that. That's pretty good. Go faster. Oh, damn it. Shit. Oh my god! I'm suffering. There we go. I did it before the other UFO spawned. Anything you like that is very specific niche? Like, do you just mean, like, obscure medias? Like, is that what you mean? I don't know. Admittedly, it's hard to kind of define what, like, you mean. There we go. Now we're in Act 2. Or I guess Zone 2, because this game doesn't use zones. They call them acts. Which is kind of odd. I remember people got really, really angry when Sonic Lost World did that. Where they, instead of calling the levels acts, they called them zones. And I'm like, yeah, CD did that too, which is kind of funny. I never really understood, like, the inconsistency with that. Yeah, there we go. I won't go to the past, because, I don't know, generally speaking, going to the past is easier. You can just navigate a little better. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna find a spot where I can just drop dash. I think this should be good enough. Perfect. That was easy. Although I wasn't able to see like how far I was gonna fall. That could have messed me up. There we go. I like being in the past. It's just easier to navigate shit, honestly. Also, you can destroy the generator if you find it. I'm not really going for generators, but if I find them, I'll break them. I like to watch people interacting with computer or internet stuff, or... Okay, no, I get that. I guess with stuff like that, I do like seeing people... I do like those videos of people just making whatever with fucking technology. Like, those are fun. Those are always fun to see. Just people just like, hey, I'm bored. Like, I think one of my favorites is, I think his name is Peter Knetter, or whatever the fuck he calls himself. He's been making, like, I remember I discovered him years ago, back when he was like a damn it! I was gonna say, like, I remember discovering him back in the day when he was like a wannabe, like, AVGN, like, JonTron type reviewer, and then, like, suddenly he kind of just shifted over to just, like, I'm making, like, wacky Sonic type wacky computers, and, like, forcing every game to, like, run on like, shitty Windows 98 hardware. Yeah, the cardboard silver guy. Yeah, exactly. that's him. Yeah, like, people cause like I've said, when it comes to like stuff about video games, I'm very burnt out on people who make analysis on video games, but when it comes to people who are just like forcing games to run on shitty like hardware or just doing wacky obtuse shit with them, what was that, like that Game Champ person, like I believe they go by she, her pronouns nowadays. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but Game Champ, she's a fun one too. I like just those videos of people just playing video games in really weird ways. Like, just like, oh, I can beat Super Mario without jumping and shit. Like, it's just because it's like, it's just a fun way to I think those are my favorite types of videos about games nowadays, is people just taking a game apart or taking a piece of technology apart and just really showing you how they work. Something that's kind of in an educational way. I like that a lot more than people just sitting in a fucking bedroom with a microphone bitching about, like, Pokemon being bad for the 80th time. Those are the type of videos I kind of watch nowadays. Like, the main videos I watch nowadays are either, like, Let's Plays or people just doing random obtuse shit just for the sake of it. And maybe the occasional drama video here and there, because I'm a degenerate. I like my slop. But that's usually what I watch nowadays. He's making big Sonic dolls. Oh, really? That's kind of sick. That's got to be interesting. Oh, no! I did the same thing again! I forget, because this whole level looks the same. This whole level looks the same, so I'm always fucking up on that. That's so fucking silly. I'm kind of glad I'm like purposely going into the past, because I'm gonna be honest, like, if, like, for me personally, I like the music, I like the past the past level music in this a lot more than the other stuff, to be honest. I don't know if that's, like, a weird take. I do like this whole game soundtrack, but I like the past music the most. It's very chill. Also, I kind of like the sound font it has going on. It's a lot more compressed. I do believe with Sonic CD, originally they wanted the past music to be CD quality also, but because of storage limits, they had to make it compressed. Because I know there was like some prototype build of this game that leaked online that had a couple songs like that. It's kind of interesting knowing that like uncompressed versions of these songs potentially are out there somewhere. It's just Sega probably just doesn't want them out because, you know, they're beta shit. Oh, it's like articulated Sonic figures. Oh, that's kind of cool. I know, that's what I mean. It's just, I love seeing people just making shit. That's like the thing with me. I just like seeing people just make shit or do something where like there's a lot more thought in it. That's like the thing I love about like YouTube is just those people. People who actually like sit down and can make something like genuinely interesting. Like, even those, like, weird, like, video essays on, like, something that's completely worthless. Like, the ones that you always see those thumbnails where it's just like, oh, I promise this is interesting, please click. Sometimes those are kind of neat, too, where it's just talking about, like, Mario's mustache hairs or some shit. Okay, it's this area. I remember. It's this fucking area. There you go. Sometimes you just have to take it slow. It doesn't hurt. Yippee! Yeah, the salad, yeah, salad plane, yeah. No room for game data? Do you watch Technology Connections? I don't think I've heard of that. Oh shit, I forgot about this. Avert your eyes, avert your eyes! I'll try and make this one quick so nobody dies, please. I'll try and make this one quick. This one sucks. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I forgot about this one. This one's genuinely probably hurts your eyes. I'm sorry. This one hurts my eyes. I hate this one. I always forget about this one, and then I find it, and my fucking eyes bleed. God damn, that is like, yeah, weed paradise. Were they on drugs when they made this game? What were they thinking? Ah, damn it. Come on, baby. Ah, shit. Oh, at the other UFO spawn. I'm gonna try and grab that real quick. There we go. Oh, beautiful. I clutched that shit real quick. Oh my god, this is the worst. They're so fucking annoying here. No! I sold. I wasn't even paying attention to the timer. The special stage is kind of broken on the 2011 port. Oh, you can see the end effect. Yeah, I remember I saw that. I remember, because I have the 2011 version on my phone still, and, like, I noticed that. They didn't really, tweak the special stages in mind with, like, newer phones getting wider. Because, like, newer phones are considerably bigger than a lot of, like, older ones. And I don't think they really had that in mind. They didn't, like, tweak that. Shit! I'm just gonna go, like, kind of slow. I'm gonna, like, really slow myself down here. There we go. You have to like really hold it back for like a good period of time to slow Sonic down. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Get it. This one I always struggle with. I don't know why. Oh my god. You little bitch. Oh my god. Okay, go, 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 go. Yes. Ah, Jesus. No, yeah, it wasn't a problem on like on older phones. Like I said, I had the CD port. I remember I got the CD port back in the day, and like it was fine on older phones. But then like they made phones bigger now. Like they're just wider, and it's like a lot of mobile games just kind of just didn't really adapt to that. Especially older mobile games. Like I still like a lot of older ones that like. Oh shit! We did it. We're in the good future. This rocks. I don't think I've ever seen the good future version of this. I guess because I was in the past for most of it, so I got like the nice stuff. This is kind of hard to like look through. This is very disorienting. I can't tell like what's the wall and what's not the wall. Where am I? Oh, no, I came from there. I have to go here. Right. There's Robotnik. There's Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik. There he is. Let's go get him. I'm just gonna just beat him there. Fuck this. Get over here, you little fucker. That song is good. Yeah, honestly. This whole game has really good music. That's one thing I will give this game. It has great music. It's part of why I like this. I guess that's like a thing with me. One of my favorite things about games is just games that have really good sound design, like just good music, good sound effects. That's part of why there's certain games that like I mostly like them because they're just fucking just ear candy. Like Super Mario World, for example, I really like the sound font that it uses, like for its music, and like just its sound design is very nice. It's very satisfying. It has generally some of the best sound design in any like old game, or even in just any game period. You know, I like it a lot. It's very satisfying. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, they're doing something with Echo the Dolphin again. I'm looking forward to that, honestly. I was never like crazy about Echo the Dolphin. I do like it a little bit, but it's not like a series I've been like particularly like insane for. Just seeing it come back though is kind of nice though. I'm excited for that. I hope whatever they do does well, and we can get more Echo in the future. That'd be sick. Something monkey's paw to get 16x9 phone in 2026 instead of making the long end shorter and make the short end longer. They basically have an iPad. Yeah, exactly. Do you guys think phones are gonna keep getting bigger? Do you think we're gonna have like a big like elongated like iPhone like 20? Or they're making the 2 games and making a third? Oh, sick. Cool. I'm looking forward to that, honestly. Maybe I'll get it. I don't know. I want them to make a new Decap Attack game. Oh, that would be sick. Yeah, a new Decap Attack would be fun. I'd love that. No! Wait. Wait a minute. I'm white! There we go. They have a website? Oh, sick. iPhone 5C. I was never really big into iPhone. I'm more of a Android, like Samsung Galaxy kind of guy. I had a Galaxy, I think it was like a Galaxy S6. I think that was like my first phone. Or something like that. It was like an S5 or something like that. It was like a really one of those like smaller ones. It was neat. And then I think I still have that phone somewhere. I remember last time I used it, I was I had to go back to using it once because like the phone I had after that broke. And the battery on it was kind of dying, so the system would just overheat like really easily. So I would like take phone calls and I'm just like, please hang up, it's burning the side of my face, please, I'm begging you. This is the worst. I wonder if that phone even still works. I think I still have it somewhere. Maybe I can dig through it, 'cause I probably have some old like YouTube files on it I could probably like dig through. 'Cause that was like the first that was like around when I first started making videos. I had that phone. Ooh, shit. That could have been bad. It was the 5G. You have woke now? Yeah, pretty much. That's probably what did it. It turned me woke. Yeah, exactly. There we go. This is the last special stage. From what I remember, this one's kind of easy compared to the one we were just suffering through. Like, for some reason, that weird, like, flashy rainbow one is, like, the UFO AI is a little more unpredictable there, but I feel like with this one, they're not too bad. It's just their placement's a little mean. Because, like, a lot of them are above water to fuck with you. Just gonna, like... There we go. Just kind of wait. You just have to wait a little bit. It's all about patience with these damn things. Because a lot of them just kind of flail around. You have to, like, see the pattern they have going on. And one more. It's a big blue one. Oh, what? Ah, you bitch. Why is it always the blue ones I have a hard time hitting? There we go. Guys, good news. We got all 7 time stones. I was gonna say Chaos Emeralds for a second. I said time stones, and like my brain was like, wait, which one's which? It's time stones. Got them all. See, I got all fucking 7 time stones. W time stones. Everybody say W time stones. This rocks. Aw, oh, damn it. I wanted to get that. Hold up. I want to go in the past. I like the past music a lot more. I'm sorry. I'm a purist. W Chaos Emeralds. Hey, no, that's the wrong game. Wrong game. They... Time rocks. Where's Ian? Dude, we gotta get Ian Flynn in here. He loves the time stones. He's probably like, he's gonna fangirl out if he finds out I got the time stones. Oh shit, why is there just... What the fuck is that? What is this? Why is there just a... What is this level design? Why is there just a spike? What? Who? Somebody at Sonic Team was just like, yeah, that'll really show them. That's the type of level design that, like... Do you guys remember that one Miiverse post where it's like there was one kid being like, oh yeah, why is there like a spring here? It was like for Sonic 1. It's like, why is there a spring here? And some other kid is just like, that's a trap, you idiot. It's to hurt you. And the other kid is just like, I'm just gonna show up to your house and beat you with a baseball bat. He's like, yeah, you know what else is a trap? Me showing up to your house with a fucking steel bat, you dickhead. I don't know why I just got reminded of that with that fucking spike being there. It is just a random spike. Like, there's no reason for it to be there. What the fuck? Like, as much as I love this game, it's probably my favorite of the original classic games just because of its style alone. The fucking level design is really silly, and I love it. I love how stupid it is. Like I said, I like bad things. I like dumb, stupid shit. It just tickles my brain. Also, it's just fun kind of remembering like a lot of the stuff that kind of goes around here. Probably a well-known other thing, but the timing on time travel is identical. Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine it's pretty similar. I do remember, what is it? I know Naoto Oshima, he did say like he kind of wishes they didn't like keep time travel the same in this port. Like he wanted it to be, because in the original game he wanted it to be like an instant thing where like it just immediately happens, but they couldn't do that because of the Sega's like limitations. It would have been kind of interesting to see like how that would have like played out if it was just instant, where like there's no like animation for any time travels. He just goes. That could be kind of cool. That's the same person who said the game that I'm doing is your mom. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, that's the thing. That's like the thing with Miiverse. There were so many kids on there who were just fucking menaces, bro. Like that Miiverse is crazy. Like looking back on, it was full of the most insane people. Like, I don't know. For me, I feel like Miiverse should stay in the past. Like I know there's people who are like desperate to bring it back and stuff, and I'm like, on one hand, it would be kind of funny, but at the same time, it's like, Miiverse was only good because there was a bunch of crazy kids on there just doing the stupidest shit. Now that, like, if it was adults doing the same behavior, it would be a lot, like, less funny. Miiverse was only funny because of just that, and, like, I don't know, bringing it back just sounds like it would be a fucking disaster. Ah, damn it. I was trying to rechat. Shit. Don't you love this boss? You just have to run. This is the best boss in the game. You just hold right and occasionally stop, and then you just go. You just run. You just keep going. You watch him hit the stanky leg, and then he runs away. That's pretty good. Alright, let's go. Were the Miiverse kid? Wait, Dobson? You mean like Andrew Dobson? Like the Miiverse kids? Like they trolled him? That's hilarious. Do you have an emulator for Xbox Original? Okay, the thing about original Xbox emulation, technically there's two emulators. If you're talking like on PC, like on your computer, I think Zemu, or I think it's Zemu. It's like it's XEMU. That's like how you spell it. That one's kind of okay, but there's a lot of games on it that don't work because it's still like a pretty early emulator. It's I feel like it only came out like a few years ago. It's still very early and like being worked on. So it could be worth it, but there's a lot of games that might not work on it. So just be careful with that. The other emulator I can recommend, I would say, is another one that's like not great, is the emulator that runs on the original, on the Xbox 360. It's called Zfu. It's XEFU. That's how you spell it. They're very similar names. That's why I'm trying to be very specific here. But if you have like if you have an Xbox 360 or like a modded Xbox 360, specifically a modded one, so you can remove the backwards compatibility blacklist, and you can like put like Xbox game ROMs on it. That's what I do for my Xbox games, and like it works, but there's a lot of games that aren't perfect on it or just outright don't work. Most of the exclusive games on original Xbox, I'd say, work fine. I think the only exceptions I can think of being Toe Jam and Earl 3 and Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. Those ones don't work, but most of the exclusives like Blinks the Time Sweeper, Fusion Frenzy, a lot of those, they work fine. If anything, I think Fusion Frenzy is like, it's like approved on vanilla hardware, I believe, so you should be fine with that. But if you can get like a modded Xbox 360, that's a good way to go about it. You can run Xbox games off of that. As for PC, Zemu's your way to go, but be careful with that. Neither emulator is really that perfect, but they work fine. Just depends on what game you're looking for. I'm pretty well versed in a lot of what games work and what don't. There's a website. If you're wondering what games do and don't work, I would recommend the Console Mod's website. They have a Wikipedia documenting what Xbox games do and don't work. Also, Andrew Dobson getting upset about Miiverse kids is really funny to me. I just saw that you were saying that. I don't know, because Miiverse kids don't give a fuck. They're the ones who just, like... They're some of the funniest people I've ever seen on the internet. They're great. Yeah, that's like a thing. Like, I kind of wish like backwards compatibility on the 360 wasn't just emulation, but I mean, I know why they did it. It's because the hardware is just so wildly different between the two. They had to do it that way. That's actually why like the emulator is called as, because the FU stands for fusion. It's essentially like they just made this crazy emulator that wasn't the whole thing with the Xbox emulator, that like Microsoft themselves was like, no way this is gonna work. This is just not gonna work at all. And some random psycho managed to get it functional, even if it's like just barely. Granted, the community around it has been doing a lot. They've been really making advancements on like getting those games to run better. I know recently there was a bit of a breakthrough where yeah, recently there was a bit of a breakthrough. Like, there's a friend of mine in that community, and he's really like big into trying to get these games work. He managed to get Toe Jam and Earl 3 working. That's a game that was thought to just be completely unplayable on Xbox 360, but he managed to find a way to get it working, and I'm very impressed with that. I'm not really sure how he did it. He did tell me like it's something with like configuration files, but I'm not really like smart enough to do it myself. I would love to like figure it out though, because I would love to play that game. It looks like a fun time. Where he was just a background character and he cried like a chud. I think I know the one you're talking about. I forgot about Mr. Patch. I remember him. I never like I don't think I ever got that far in the game. I just remember watching like Let's Plays of it because I was kind of curious like to see how the game was. Because I never got far in Banjo-Tooie. Like I don't know if I mentioned before, but like one of the first games I ever had was Banjo-Tooie, and I never really got that far in it. Oh shit, not the spikes. Oh wait, the spikes don't come until later. I like the way his mustache like spikes out when he gets angry. Oh shit. There we go. 7th gen being PPC friendly will always be so funny because PPC likes to run hot, and 2 of the 3 major players had critical temperature control issues. Yeah, no, that's like a thing too. Like the Xbox and the PS3, like they had a lot of like overheating issues. It's kind of crazy, like looking back on that. I'm kind of glad we don't really have that anymore. Like it's funny, like all those memes of like the PS4 getting really, really hot, and it somehow hasn't exploded. I saw a video the other day. Have you guys seen it? There's this fucking video of a guy who like he left his PS4 on all night and he boiled water on it and it was actually like going. He was basically getting ready to cook food on his fucking PS4. Have you guys seen that? There was a video I saw recently that was like that. It was fucking stupid. It's so funny, honestly. No, I'm not exaggerating. There's literally a video of that. WeConnect 24 also turned the fan off for some reason. Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, WeConnect 24 was kind of odd. It kind of, like, had some... I don't know. Was there ever a way to disable WeConnect 24? Because, like, I never understood what... Like, what does it even do? I never understood what the hell WeConnect 24 was. Like, what the hell? No, yeah, it didn't do anything. I mean, from what I heard, it wasn't recommended to have it on, but I don't know if there was a way to turn it off. That's the thing. Where the hell do I go? I forgot how convoluted this level is because of those weird... You have to use, like, these weird switches and, like, activate doors, almost. What? Where the hell am I? Am I in, like, a dead end? Do you want a good try out the Punisher? Is it exclusive to Xbox? Because I've heard about that game. Actually, you know what? I'm curious, real quick, because I'm going to consult console mods real quick, see if that game runs. Because I've heard about that game. I don't know if it runs on 360, but I'm going to check real quick because I'm actually curious. Control F, Punisher. Oh shit, I think it actually works. Yeah, no, it works. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely look into it. Yeah. I just looked it up and apparently it works perfectly fine. I'll definitely look into it. I've heard good things about the Punisher game. I've heard it's like... Wasn't that game banned at one point? I remember hearing about that. But I've heard the game itself is pretty decent. Yeah, no, thanks for the recommendation. I'll definitely look into it. There's a lot of Xbox games I've been meaning to look into. I've been meaning to play Sneakers. That stupid game with the little mice. I've been meaning to play that game. I've heard it's not very good. It was like Sneakers O'Toole. No, it's this little fucking... Look it up. There's this game on original Xbox. It's called Sneakers. It's this shitty little game about like a group of mice. It's really... It was apparently one of Microsoft's attempts at trying to make like a game to appeal to Japanese audiences. I believe Hudson Soft actually made it. I could be wrong on that. But from what I heard, the game isn't very good. But I don't know. It looks fun. Also, like, from what I've seen of it, it actually looks pretty impressive for the system. It has very detailed... The mice have very detailed fur textures on them. It's very impressive. Where the fuck am I going? I forgot, like, the original Stardust Speedway is very convoluted. It's a very messy... Like, this level's very weirdly designed. It just... I feel like I'm just kind of bouncing around mindlessly, just finding ways to get out of here. There we go, I'm out of here. Jesus, that was stupid. Power PC sounded fun, being a noteworthy platform. It creates so much heat. Yeah, that's like a thing I've noticed. Like, I'm always pissed scared of like the day my PS3 just overheats and dies. Like, granted, I don't have a fat PS3. I have a slim, so like it's a lower chance of it. But I don't know. I maybe I'm also just because like hardware failure has always, I don't know, especially after the Saturn incident, hardware failure has been like a big like God, I really hope more of this doesn't happen sort of thing, because it's like that really upset me. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like when the Saturn crapped out after stream, I was genuinely like really like sad. I was just like, fuck, man. Granted, like I said, we're likely gonna be getting it fixed soon. Hold on, the good future song is on. Oh yeah, I guess I should let you guys know, if you didn't see my post the other day, I guess I can give you guys a quick update on the Saturn. I sent it to get repaired. I haven't gotten confirmation that it's reached the guy yet, but granted, I just sent it out yesterday, so it's like, you know. I'm really glad that like when I sent it over to get it mailed at the post office, Sonic CD's nuts. That never gets old. That never fucking gets old, bro. Ooh, he almost got killed. Damn, Sonic, you scary. But yeah, no, I was saying with the Sega CD, I got it shipped, but I haven't gotten confirmation that it's reached there yet. I basically quadruple wrapped it in bubble wrap because I knew that the people at the post office were gonna just severely mishandle it, and I got confirmation. So like I went to the post office, I gave them the box with my Sega Saturn in it to get it repaired, and the moment I paid for the the shipping and I gave the person at the counter the box, she took the box like to the back part where they send it to get like prepared to get shipped. She basically body slammed that shit into the fucking like track. She basically just like I heard like the slam, like, oh my god, like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, I know that's not like a crazy joke, is like, oh, the post office like, it's like that one Gumball joke where it's like, yeah, it's like the mailman just basically taking the fragile box and kicking it around like a soccer ball. That's basically how it felt. It's fucking stupid. The bad version, the bad future version. I mean, we can't do the bad future version because what is it? We have good future. We have all the time stones. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck. We'll do the past version. I actually don't remember what the past music sounds like in here. The bad future of mailing. Yeah, pretty much. Future. I always like that sound. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Okay, I did that because I forgot this isn't Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is the one where actually like that actually helps you when you do that. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I want to literally create the worst possible future IRL if it means we get music like this. Honestly, yeah, you know, I'll take the world being shit if the music's good. I'll say that much. Shit. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? Okay, bro. Okay, bro. I'll spread the word, I guess. Jesus. No, the bad future. Honestly, this whole game soundtrack is really good. This whole game, I can't really pick like what my favorites of this are, but I guess for me personally, my favorites would probably be the past. I like the past remixes a lot. There's just something about them. I like the sound font. I like the. I kind of like the slightly compressed sound, even if like I'm kind of bummed we didn't get like the high quality sound that they were originally gonna do, but I think it still sounds good. I like it. There we go. Done. We out of here. Also, I recorded this game for 4 hours just to realize I never hit record, so that stank. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's the worst. Dude, I remember that kind of happened to me once. Okay, so, story time. Way back in, like, 2020 or so, when I kind of got into doing, like, Let's Play videos, like, when I first, like, got my capture card and stuff, and, like, I got, like, my computer up and running, I remember I got this one game on Steam. It was called Conan the Mighty Pig. I don't know if you guys know about it. It's this kind of like this really like kind of shitty 2D platformer that was like kind of trending on Steam for a little bit. It was like this really goofy shovelware game. And I remember I guess I had like a hotkey or something like switched to it where like you know to press shift to like start or end the recording. And in that game you use shift to jump. So basically we played the whole game for the video. And I realized like afterwards like why do I only have like a minute of footage? We played like for an hour, and I realized it was because fucking I ended up hitting the hotkey that turned it off. No, I said press shift, not shit. Unless if I said it weird. No, I said shift. But no, I did that. I did that by accident. I fucked it up, and I remember I was like, wait. So all that was for nothing. We played through that whole fucking game. And I was just like, God damn it, man. Like, because that was funny. We had a lot. It was a really entertaining video we had. And I'm really sad that, like, I don't have the footage of it. That would have been a killer Let's Play. It would have put me on the map, I swear. On God, for real, for real. Fucking hell. Ow. On God, for real, for real. Yeah, on my mom's. On Skibbity? Yeah, on Skib, bro. On Skib. Oh, shit! Are you... What the fuck? Bro! What the fucking... What the fuck was that? Are you fucking kidding me? I've never seen that trap there. Are you kidding me, bro? Dude, that is so unfair. What the hell? Fucking hell, dude. Oh my god, that is... God damn it, man. This game is so AIDS. Bro just had a little skill issue. How was I supposed to see that? That's not fair. No, that's not a skill issue. Okay, that's a skill issue. Fuck my life. God damn it, dude. Get me out of here. That fucking bomb's gonna kill me if I stand too close to it. Oh, there we go. Future. Can you beat the game already? I am beating the game! I'm literally fucking... I'm what? Like one level away from beating it? We're not even 3 hours into a stream. This is gonna be a short stream unless if like we do something afterwards. I don't know if I will, honestly. Shit. Ring! Give me that! I kind of have a bedtime. My mommy's yelling at me. On God, for real. On Skib, bro. Tell her that she should extend the bedtime by like 1 more hour so you can see this happen. Future. Yeah, exactly. Future. She called me things she can't say in chat. Okay, fair enough. Tell her I said subscribe to Sunny64 and Sunny Saturn for the Let's Plays. Tell her subscribe to Sunny Saturn to see funny Let's Plays. I'm checking a funny thread on Sonic CD stuff. Another quirk from the game being 70 copies of the code Wacky Workbench also uses the earlier version of the Sonic object modified to work with its gimmicks. This also means the spin dash is slightly weaker since that was changed after the 4. Oh yeah, I remember that was a thing with that game. Like the spin dash was worse in the earlier builds. I forgot about that. It's kind of crazy because like the spin dash that we have now is like the spin dash that was in the final game was still pretty garbage, to be honest. We need tiny sunny pixel art. If I knew how to make pixel art, I probably would. I'm not very... I've dabbled with pixel art. I used to like doing pixel art when I was a kid, but I haven't really done it in recent years. But honestly, maybe one of these days I could get back into trying pixel art, honestly. That could be fun. Make a little sprite, little hedge sprite. I'll put you in a gotcha ball. Oh my god. Why did Streamlabs filter that on my end? Why why can't you say gotcha ball? That's weird. Okay, don't go through that way. That's the trap. Oh my god, why is there a bomb there? Actually, wait. Oh my god. There we go. Now I'm big. I'm big sunk. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, is this a fucking... Oh, okay, no. I thought that was a spike pit. I know there's one area where like they put like spikes falling down. I don't know. Wait, no, this section right here. They kind of just like spawn in. I have to like wait. Oh, wait. Oh! Big sunk, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna like pop in, I think. Oh, I guess not. I guess like after you get to a certain point, they don't spawn. That's funny. Because it goes for a little while. Like, they spawn multiple, I think. Oh, shit! We're in the home stretch, guys. We're gonna Sonic CD end of this. One time I took... What the fuck? One time I took the floaties off my little brother before he went swimming. Did you call that a big yeah. Oh my god. Why would you do that to him? That's so mean. Did he say Sonic CD is overrated garbage? Oh, if that's the case, then yeah, I'd say it's justified, maybe. Oh, damn it. Ooh. Ah, bitch. Oh my god. Shit, oh my god. I lied to you all on the internet. I'm so sorry. Made by iFunny. I just saw that. Bro said made by iFunny. I forgot about iFunny. Do you guys remember when everybody was like, oh, if you get memes from iFunny, you're like literally subhuman? I remember that. I remember like getting me like there was that one image of I think it was Mo from The Simpsons with a shotgun and it said like I spy an iFunny watermark or something like that. I remember that. That image was fucking obnoxious. Oh, this shit. Okay, lay it on me. Lay it on me. Lay it on me. Go down. I can't aim at you. You're too high. Get down. Okay, that's good. Well, time to go play games with my bros, and you better stop being funny right now so I don't miss anything. Be boring for the rest of the stream since I'm gonna... If I find out you're funny while I'm gone, I'm gonna cry and be very mad at you. Well, I can't promise anything. I mean, we're almost done with the game. I don't really know how much stream there will be after this. To the people who are still here, I'm not really sure if I didn't really have anything else planned today. That's the thing. Like, I mostly just want, I kind of expected Sonic CD to go for longer. Kind of crazy. We basically spent like half the, yeah, honestly, that's kind of crazy. Every funny joke you make, I will break one plate per joke. For real on Skib. Funny thing that might be fixed on RSDK, but the original game sometimes uses the Sonic palette seen in early media, like the leaked Sonic 1 digitizer files. Huh. Interesting. How the fuck do you hit this thing? Like, when he's on that first stage, I generally don't know how to hit that thing for the life of me. Logan Paul type thing. Breaking plates. Did he do that? Did Logan Paul break plates? That's kind of epic. That's pretty badass. He broke plates. Oh, what? Aw, you fucker. Oh, he's gonna jump down. I have to make sure I don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Stop! Don't kill me! There we go. We did. Oh, during the Vine days? Oh, okay. Huh. That's interesting. We did it! We did epic mode. This rocks. Yeah, good lord. Well, that was Sonic CD. We did it. We beat Sonic CD, everyone. We did it. That was flipping epic. Good job, Sonic. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh. This palette's also on the MC Sonic Easter egg. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, yippee indeed. This game is really fun, though. Oh, let me lower it a little bit. Holy shit, that's loud. I'll lower it a tiny bit. Yeah, no, this game's fun. I like Sonic CD a lot. Like I said, I think this might be my favorite of the classic era, or at least up there. It's not a perfect game. It's far from it. I wouldn't say it's the best of the series or anything like that, but it's very fun. I like this game a lot. I like its style, I like its music. I like the mechanics of it. I like the time travel mechanic a lot. It's especially better in Mania, or not in Mania, in Origins, because the drop dash makes it easier to do. So it's like, you can just time travel whenever the fuck you want, really. It makes it easier. And honestly, it's fun. This game is good. I don't care what anyone says. It's not the best of the series, but it's fun. It has a very distinct style to it, and its soul is unmatched, basically. I said the S word, yeah. Fucking hell. This was a good stream. I don't know if I'm probably gonna stop here. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. We can just hang while like the credits play and shit. I hope you haven't heard the story, that story before, Sonny. It's so funny. Gotta be honest, the animation reminds me of a TV show from in the 80s or like 79. Yeah, I mean, this was early 90s anime basically, so it's that style basically, like late 80s, like early 90s. I could see that. Like I said, this game's really fun. I highly recommend this game if you can find a way to play it. Sadly, they delisted the original 2011 version of this game, so unless if you can find a version of that on the 7 Seas, either get Origins or just play the original. I don't know. Granted, it's not hard to get a file of the 2011 port, especially with the decompiled version of it being around. Like, it's a very accessible game. I recommend it, or just any Sonic game really. And I probably should have said this earlier, but thank you to the people who participated in the Q&A. I had fun with that. It was a little messy, but it was fun. I've been wanting to do a Q&A for the longest time. I haven't done one since like 2020. It's been like basically 6 years since I've done one. So that's cool. A guy named Ian makes an early Linux distro. He's dating a girl named Deborah, and names the distro Debian. They break up. Debian becomes a fundamental component of the Linux scene despite this. That's funny. Good lord. Oh yeah, right, I'm playing on Origin, so there's extra cutscenes that they added. Look at that. Ain't that nice? These cutscenes are good too. You can definitely tell they're done by an American studio there. I think they're done by a Powerhouse, I think. They've done some pretty decent stuff. But yeah. Uh, Unless if anyone else has anything else to say, I'm probably gonna head out. I kind of wanted to keep this a shorter stream. I just want to do the Q&A and play Sonic CD. I'm probably gonna kind of... They remind me of Mania Adventures. I can see that, yeah. It looks really good. Though I'm pretty sure with Mania Adventure... I forget, what was the studio that animated Mania Adventures? I'm trying to remember, what was the studio that made that? Because I don't think it was Powerhouse. I actually want to know, like, Sonic Mania Adventures Animation Studio. I'm actually curious about this. I can't find anything about that. What the fuck? Huh. Yeah, no worries. I had fun streaming this. This was a good time. Hey, Sonny, would you see if if you could blacklist the war? Yeah. Like, listen, dude, I get it, but I genuinely don't know how I can do that. I tried looking through the filters. I actually have words like that in the filter, but for some reason they don't show up like in my Streamlabs dashboard, like in chat. They're filtered out on my end, but for some reason they show up in the chat box. Streamlabs has a really disorganized menu for this sort of shit, so I'm gonna try and look through it again. But I literally have words like that filtered out. It's just, you know, I don't know. Like, I'm sorry about that, man, but I'm not sure what to do about that. I mean, yeah, that's usually what I do. I try not to just let people do that. Like, I mean, I guess, like, because for me, it's like, I don't really have too much of a problem with the R word, because, I mean, I am neurodivergent myself. I'm not really, like, that bothered by it, but I know it bothers other people, so I usually tell people... When they just start saying shit, I just tell them, like, hey, don't do it because it bothers other people. Yeah, I know, it's like... For me, it's more of, like, I just tell people because I don't want other people to be uncomfortable, you know? I always tell people, we're just here to have a good time. I don't really want to, like, make anyone feel unwelcome. But yeah. Like I said, I'll see what I can do about that. But anyways, thanks again to everyone who joined. I had fun doing this. Like I said, thanks for the you know, I had fun with, like, the Q&A stuff, you know. I do kind of wish we had more people for the stream, but granted, we're not doing a bunch of wacky games, so it probably just wasn't the most inviting for some people. But I still had fun. Do you have Discord? I do. I don't have a server. Actually, this is something I was going to bring up. I don't have a server, but I've been thinking of maybe launching one soon. My Discord name is the same as, like, my YouTube name, just, you know, Sonic64, if you want to add me. I don't think I know you. I would prefer if you're gonna add me on Discord, I prefer if you're not like a literal like fetus, but you know, that's just, you know, we'll see. If I can I might be launching a Discord server one of these days. I've thought about it. I've had people ask me that a few times because I know everybody's always telling me like, oh, check your Discord. I'm sending you things. And I'm like, ugh, like I don't want to check things, but I've thought about it. If I can find people who can moderate it, I'll be launching it. That's always the big thing. It's like I would only make one if I can ensure that it's gonna be safe and secure for everyone and you know, comfortable. But till then, I'm just gonna be waiting and see if I can find somebody who's just unemployed enough to like do that. But you know, that's just an idea. That's something I've thought about a few times. We'll see. But yeah, I should probably get out of here. I'm a little, like I said, I mostly just wanted to just do the Q&A and play Sonic CD. We'll be back next week with more wacky shit. I don't really know what's in the cards for next week, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm a little tired. I'm gonna just kind of enjoy the remainder of my February and just be back to doing shit in March. Well, I guess March is tomorrow, but you get what I mean. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all for, and like I've said before, whether you're new to the channel or you've been here since the beginning, I really do appreciate you guys like supporting me all these years. 10 years on YouTube is crazy, you know. And I appreciate you guys. We have a fun little thing going here, and I hope to just have more of that. I appreciate it. I'm getting out of here for real this time. Do something nice for yourself. Play a fun game. Go eat something good. I don't know, sleep. Just whatever you need, go do that if you can. I'm gonna go now. Bye, everyone.